Mm, mm, mm. It says I'm live. Y'all might hear me, y'all might not. I woke up not too long ago. And rise everybody. I may not sound like I'm straight, but I'm straight, y'all. Good. I really don't expect nobody to come through here, but I'm going to talk. Because I feel like talking. It's the right thing to do. Okay? I don't expect anybody to conversate with me because this is a serious topic to me. Um, so, this is why. Hey, Kendra, how you doing, hon? I ain't gonna be talking about nothing funny or messy or none of this extra shit that been going on in these YouTube streets. I'm gonna talk about some real life shit. Real life shit. Well, how you doing, baby? I woke up this morning and I saw articles on what's going on in New York City. Apparently, a man got shot on the subway. One man got shot. One man shot him. All right. Apparently, the shooter, was in the last car, pacing back and forth, and just walked up to this other dude, shot him at, close range, and jumped out the subway. And they haven't found him yet. All right. Because of this, the person's family was like, "Don't live here. Get out of the city. You have to get out. You can't stay here." And why do I suck my teeth? Because a lot of people are saying to me, "Yo, Shree, this New York City right here is worse than it was in the 80s. Really? Because the 80s were bad. 80s were real bad. When I was born, they had a blackout here. And crime got super duper fucked up. That was in the 70s. All right? When I don't even think it was a blackout. It was a fucking riot. My bad. They had riots out here. It was really fucked up, as far as my mom and dad told me. Because I was only a couple of months old, maybe a year old when that popped off. I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't experience that shit. But I was raised in the 80s, okay, in New York City, in Brooklyn. And I done seen all kinds of shit. I don't talk about it like other folks do. I don't go through all that motion. But I have seen motherfuckers get stabbed in their eye. I've seen motherfuckers get shot point blank in their face. Okay? I've seen motherfuckers get shot up all over their body, like 10, 15 bullets all through their motherfucking body. Okay? That person that I saw got shot with 15 bullets, they didn't survive. But I done seen motherfuckers got shot 6 times on some Tupac shit and motherfuckers survived on some 50 Cent shit. And I seen that shit. Okay? We ain't had no drive-bys back in the days where cars rolling through shooting up the place. No, you had one motherfucker on foot coming to run and gun somebody. And I'm going to say it just like that. I seen motherfuckers get hit upside their head with baseball bats to the point of death. Shit like that. That's what the fuck I seen. I seen gun battles between one man across the street from the other. It'd be like 3 or 4 of them just gun, boo, 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 boo. I done seen all that shit. I done seen cops get shot. I done seen cops turn away. I done seen people get robbed. I done seen gang initiations, all that shit. I even seen the aftermaths of rape. I ain't see the rape. But when you went to Kenmore movie theater, and if anybody's from Brooklyn back in the days, you know what the fuck that was. Don't you ever go up that dark staircase. Not with no man, not by yourself. Not when the movies is motherfucking playing. Don't you do it. Don't you motherfucking do it. I've been in Kenmore movie theater, all right? Watching the movie, higher learning and shit. Next thing you know, motherfuckers done come in there and shot up the fucking movie theater. You know what me and my people did? We ducked the fuck down, right? Mad heads ran the fuck out. All this shit. We done ducked the fuck down under the seats. Okay? We done, maneuvered through a little bit. We made it to the back, right? And what we did, we looked up. No more shooting, less people. We're going to sit right here, head low, and watch the rest of the motherfucking movie. And when they came, listen, motherfuckers came back and shot the shit up again. All right, we was in the back line, right by the door. So it was like something to lean on, you know what I'm saying? And then the seats was right there underneath. It was like a countertop, so to speak. Motherfucker came right at the countertop, and we sitting low. We low sitting, right? So our heads ain't showing. It looked like we ain't nobody sitting there. We sitting low like this. We seen the motherfucker hand come over our head, bomb, 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 and leave. Thank God that motherfucker ain't look down, decide to point down and shoot us. Okay? All we saw was the hand and the gun and the bomb, bomb, bomb. Bitches closed our eyes, covered our face, made sure ain't no gun residue get on us, whoop the whoop. Waited. After that motherfucker left. The movie wasn't even over yet. And we was like, all right, we're going to go too. Okay? I done been through all that shit. All that shit. I got more stories than that. They ain't no big deal. I done ran it from bullets and shit, zigzag and all that fly shit. Okay? I done seen motherfuckers get stabbed. All kinds of extra shit. I done seen it. Maybe I got some kind of PTSD going on. I don't know. Okay? But I do know this much. When I was young in the 80s and I asked my father, why are these homeless people bugging the fuck out? Why are motherfuckers acting like this, Dad? Why they got these homeless motherfuckers stabbing and shooting people over Kit Kat and Twix and all this extra shit? Because that's what the fuck was going on in the 80s. Those were the fucking headlines. Somebody got shot over a fucking candy bar. Come to find out it's some homeless motherfucker. Ain't this a bitch? Yeah. Exactly, Kendra. Exactly. The fuck? Come on now. And when I asked my dad, what the fuck? Why? He was like, well, the 70s and the 80s, I can explain the crazy. I said, okay, explain the crazy to me. He said, you were too young to know anything about the Vietnam War. I said, yes. He said, my uncle served in Vietnam, okay? My uncle served in that bitch. That's all I really knew about Vietnam. DDT, my uncle served in that shit and that nigga crazy, okay? People was crazy. Apparently, when a lot of these men came back from Vietnam, they couldn't get the services they needed. They turned to drugs, shit like this. They went homeless. They went crazy. So they, that's what they doing. It was enough of them out there because most of these crimes were perpetrated by men, older men that's going through that shit. We ain't got no Vietnam War now. Ain't nobody going off to fucking Ukraine and Russia to fight over there. So we can't blame that shit nowadays. Oh, Ghetto, what's up? Oh, the shooter that happened recently, shooting a man in point blank range, they ain't even find that motherfucker yet, yo. They didn't even find that motherfucker yet. It's not like the dude that shot all the people on the N train, you know what I'm saying? And they knew that he had psychological issues. He's been in 2 psych wards. They didn't even find this motherfucker yet. You'd think all the fucking cameras in the New York subway system and they would find this nigga. But no, it's not that easy to find a motherfucker like that, because that motherfucker could pull out. It was on a moving train, okay? It was in the last car on the moving train. So you know when the motherfucker's moving, who's looking at what? Nobody paying attention to nothing. The motherfucker pulled out the gun, shot the dude. It came, pull up to the stop, doors open. He could easily put his gun in his pocket, wherever the fuck it came from, and walk out like a normal motherfucker, and nobody to know none the better. So who the fuck are the cameras gonna look for? Right? If he shot one time and one motherfucker blom, ain't nobody really gonna be thinking, let me pull out my camera. You feel me? And find this and get this. Nah, ain't nobody thinking like that. You on a New York subway train, you trying to get to where the fuck you need to be. You're not looking for the story. You're not looking for the crazy. None of that shit. None of that shit. You're not looking for that shit. You're looking to get the work as safe as you can, as fast as you can. All right? Some people fall asleep. All that shit. Okay, ghetto? Shit. But that's the thing, ghetto. That's the thing. Because according to people that I talk to around this country, crime is increasing everywhere. It might not be crazy like New York. It might be crazier than New York. I don't even know, bro. Because I would love to move to Texas, right? But it's crazy because everybody, I think everybody got access to gun in Texas. You feel me? Everybody got access to a gun in Texas. It ain't acting like motherfucking this. What's another state where you can carry guns and shit? Well, I ain't gonna talk about Florida. Florida wild. Florida is wild to me. You know what I'm saying? But what other state out there where their gun laws is kind of slack? Do they get these kinds of problems? I don't think so. I don't know if they get problems like this, or I don't know if it's easy, because it's still kind of easy to get away with doing stuff in New York. Gun laws are, yeah, Florida is nuts, ghetto. I don't know. I can't include Florida in nothing. Florida different. You know, Florida is different. Atlanta, okay. Atlanta is a big city. It ain't big like New York, but it's a city nonetheless. It's a big city nonetheless. I don't know if we could blame black people like, okay, we just can't be nowhere where black people's at. I can't say that. Nowadays, it has to be something. Okay, so let me go back in time again, right? So you know, the 80s and the 90s. The 80s was fucked up. The early 90s was fucked up. Then around 1992, 1993 in New York City, there was a shift. Crime went down, way, way down. Down. Okay? And motherfuckers said there was different reasons for this. We're going to get back to the rest of the United States in a second. I want to come back to New York real quick and come back to right now so we can figure out what the fuck going on right now. Woo, Kendra, I'm gonna highlight this. I'm going to highlight your comment in a second. I'm really going to highlight your comment in a second. Okay? So somewhere between 93 and 99, 2000 snacks. I would say before 2010, crime went down in New York City like a motherfucker. Okay? Now all the ghetto people, I'm gonna say the ghetto people, the people of color, the melanated folk, a lot of them are gonna say that there was a decrease in crack and an increase in weed smoking. More motherfuckers started smoking weed, even though it was illegal as fuck. More motherfuckers started smoking weed, so more motherfuckers started calming down. We had the million marijuana marches out here. That was like the only day of the fucking year you could walk outside and smoke and talk about weed and all that other shit. Then ain't nobody was fucking with you on them days. You feel me? Motherfuckers, you couldn't smoke outside, so motherfuckers was staying inside, bunning and doing what the fuck. Hey, R.E., how you doing, boo? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was sitting in the house bunning and shit. I guess they didn't have much time to rob or rape or shoot motherfuckers in the face for no fucking reason. You feel me? But if you go to the other side of New York, they would say, well, look, what happened was people was getting sued. And New York City and the cops and the police, they have no money to pay these people for the police discrimination and brutality and all that other fly shit. So they did what they had to do to bring the crime down. Let's not forget Rudy Giuliani promising all kind of shit to the cops. And then Giuliani didn't come through. So then the cops was like, yo, fuck you, Giuliani. Okay? Fuck you. And that's when they started to stop doing their shit, right? So what happened? What happened in between? Now I'm gonna highlight her joint. What happened in between this time of New York got low crime on across the board, robberies, everything was low as fuck. Okay, we was low. It almost got to a point where motherfuckers in Brooklyn was like, well, maybe I should leave my car doors open. Maybe I can leave my front door open. Maybe. I don't think I'm going to do it, but it sounds good. I could be Canadian for a minute. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Joe? But then something happened, and people started acting up again. All right? Recently in New York City, they made marijuana legal. So motherfuckers can smoke out here now. You would think that now the shit is legal and motherfuckers can burn, that the crime gonna go down, people ain't gonna act stupid, but here we go. People acting stupid anyway. They acting up anyway. It don't even matter. So what is this? What is this? And we can look at the dude that shot the 10 people as a clue. You know what I'm saying? Our public health in this country sucks balls. All right? Hold up. Let's get back to Kendra here. Oh, yes, Kendra. I mentioned it a little bit, the police corruption and the brutality and all that shit. Yes. In the 70s and the 80s, they allowed a lot of crime because they got paid off, all that shit. And then, like I said, remember, motherfuckers started getting sued. Motherfuckers started suing the city, suing the police, all that fly shit. The mayor and them, they ain't have enough money for all these civilians suing the city for other shit. So they had to tighten up. They had to tighten up. Okay? What's up, Robzilla? It was no choice. They had to tighten up. And remember, Kendra, that's why I mentioned Giuliani, because Giuliani was promising the police all kinds of shit. Not even to be corrupt, just to keep it good, keep it straight, keep it real, whatever. And Giuliani didn't come through. Once that motherfucker ain't come through, then police said, fuck New York City. Y'all can go suck my dick. Okay? What's up, Smooth Carter? I guess fucking de Blasio, Bloomberg, shit. Bloomberg, his ass. Stop and frisk. We could talk about that. Because stop and frisk was a huge, like, in application, that shit fucked up. That shit was fucked up, that stop and frisk shit. That was some racism shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But now that stop and frisk is pretty much over, it's a lot of people out there like, yo, maybe we should bring back stop and frisk to stop all these young people. It ain't young people. Is it young people? We don't even know who shot this nigga point blank. We have no idea who shot this motherfucker point blank. Whether he was young, old, none of that shit. It don't even matter no more. It seems like it don't matter no more. Ooh, we ghetto, congratulations. I ain't gonna put that up though, because I'm gonna let you keep that to yourself. If you in the chat and you see what ghetto say, y'all big ghetto up. Y'all say congrats to ghetto and shit. But I ain't gonna put it up on the screen because I don't want these fucking trolls knowing it's goddamn business. Go ahead and do that shit. Get that shit together, yo. The fuck? Yeah. For every one motherfucker that does some crazy shit in the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, we should know about a good fucking story. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to hear that. Okay? That's what's up. That's right. That's right, Kendra. You already know. You already know what it is. Yes, ghetto, we are different up north. Shit is different here. Motherfuckers get motivated up here, it's a problem. Don't motivate a motherfucker up here. Do not motivate a motherfucker up here. Okay? With the trolling and all that shit. That shit is motivating me? Oh, you fucked up. I'm gonna see you later. I'm gonna see your ass later. Word up. That's how I be. So, Kendra, we could talk about that real fast, okay? Because Kendra, motherfuckers out here, don't forget them lawyers, okay? Them pro bono lawyers, the lawyers, the ambulance chasers, and all that fly shit. They was coming in swooping in the low income neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Quick. And Kendra, what a lot of people didn't know was that the low income, the project motherfuckers, they would sit there and wait for their money. They would wait for their motherfucking money. They didn't give a fuck if their lawyer wasn't shit. They will sit there and wait for something. What? And some of them will get it. Some of them will get it. Okay? Some of them will get it. And Kendra, if we look at the state of the projects in New York now, I don't know about New Jersey, okay? Because I hear that the Jersey City, they got two sides of Jersey City. They got one side of Jersey City that's ghetto, that you know is fucked up. And they got one side of Jersey City that's real nice. And they trying to, you know, make it nice all over the place. You know what I mean? So situations like that, it's weird. And yes, Kendra, I think it does go back to money and education. I think so. I really do. Let's get back to public health real quick. We got to get back to public health because like I said, there's no more Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? We can't blame the shit on Vietnam. We can't blame the shit on the Ukraine and Russia. That ain't a war that we are directly involved in like that. We could talk about Desert Storm and all of that, but in my experience, most of the people that came back from Desert Storm, they were amputated. They lost limbs. They lost eyes. They lost arms. They lost legs. So it wasn't like they could go shoot some motherfucker in the face where they was going. It ain't look like that to me. But COVID, y'all, COVID. I'm not gonna blame this directly on COVID, but y'all should know that COVID in New York, maybe around the country, maybe across the world, but we're gonna focus on my tri-state area, okay? COVID really exposed, I should say. COVID really exposed the lack of public health in the tri-state area. Our public health system sucks balls. Okay? How y'all motherfuckers ain't know that washing your hands and staying 6 feet away from a motherfucker was gonna help you not to get no cooties? I'm not even talking about the mask. All right? Shouldn't we as fucking human beings know wash your hands and shit like this? Oh yeah, Smooth. We already know that, Smooth. We already know. We know that part. We know that part. But why do I have to have a public service announcement telling me to wash my motherfucking hands? Now the 6 feet away, that's hard in New York City, okay? I can't go on a subway and be 6 feet away from no motherfucker. Hey. That's why the subway system, even now, is only at 60% what the fucking full capacity is. And it's still crowded as fuck, y'all. I've been on the subway the other day on Friday. I went on the subway. That shit is still crowded in a motherfucker. And I'm sitting there like, this is supposed to be only 60%? What the fuck was 100? How was I so used to 100 fucking percent? You feel me? How was I used to 100%? Because this 60% looks like a lot right here too. But now we got this 6 foot shit. Y'all got to maintain 6 feet away. Now you can see certain things. And 6 feet don't exist when you going on the subway. 6 feet really don't exist when you in Times Square or some shit like this. 6 feet is harder to exist when you in Prospect Park or Central Park or some shit. Listen, Kendra. Ooh, Kendra, I'm going to tell you a story about gentrification. Because somebody, not this morning, they didn't say this to me this morning. They actually said this to me last week when I started feeling a lot better from sickness. I started talking to people again. They're trying to put a lot of these, and see, that's the thing, Kendra, because it's still expensive out here. The cost of living still sucks out here. All right? It still sucks out here. So what the fuck is putting all these fancy artsy buildings doing when even the young artists can't get no real job? They can't get paid like they should. They're not getting paid enough to afford no $2,000 a month studio that's not even 500 square feet. The fuck? All of us is finding it hard to afford everything. So I feel like it's more of us getting pushed to homelessness. More of the people of color getting pushed to be homeless. They can't afford this. They can't afford that. All these vaccine mandates, all this fucking bullshit. Whether we gentrified or not, even non-melanated people are finding it tough out here. Maybe I'm wrong about that. So Kendra, So what the fuck? So it's a new corruption on another side. It's no longer the police corruption that we got to worry about. It's these developers and contractors and all that corruption that we got to worry about. Somebody else said to me one day, they just want to push New York. They just want to push New Yorkers out. They just want rich people here. Y'all really think rich people only want rich people here in New York? That's stupid. That's dumb. Okay? Rich people, take your ass back to California, wherever the fuck you at. Because when you want a fucking Big Mac and you don't want to go out in the street for it, you need a poor person to go get it for your ass. Okay? When you want to go get something, when you want something to do, you want to go buy something, what you think a rich person is going to work behind the counter to sell you your fucked up clothes? No, they not. Okay? Fuck is you talking about? You want that maid and all that other shit? What the fuck? Where you gonna get the maid at if the maid don't even live nowhere? Oh, they gonna live with you. Oh, okay. So now we're back to some indentured servitude type shit. I gotta be on some barter type shit. Nah, motherfucker, nah. Let's hit back over here real quick. Let's hit back to public health real quick. Because I'm really trying to figure out why this shit is happening. Okay? Public health is a bitch. When COVID came, motherfuckers out here in New York ain't know what to do with they fucking self. Okay? The jails didn't know what to do with people. The jails was overrun with COVID. They was about to set motherfuckers free because of this fucking epidemic. And we were at the epicenter and all this other shit. Y'all remember what happened with the nursing homes? People couldn't even go see their grandma or no shit like this. You had to look through the window. Even the white people had to look through the window and talk to grandma and shit. All these sad ass pictures and shit. All kind of elderly people dying and this and that and the third. Facts. The fuck? What's going on here? COVID showed how much neglect there was when it came to the homeless here, the people who need psychiatric care, the people who are still on drugs, all this shit, the people who are on welfare and downtrodden and all that fucked up shit, the people who ain't got no choice in their mind but to rob and steal and but to buck. And I want to go back to mental health. Okay? Mental health is important. All this here is true, right? With the politicians and the fucking developers and the police, all the systematic fucked up shit, that shit is real. That shit is true. That shit is realer than a motherfucker. But what about this mental health? Why was this mental health ignored? Shit, Smooth Carter. Hell fucking yeah, we should. And did you know that New York only recently, within the past 5 years, allowed us to collect rainwater? You know, for a long time, it was illegal for people to collect rainwater here. Now it's legal again. But let's go back to the mental health. Because like I said, in the 70s and 80s, we could say the mental health, okay, people came from Vietnam, they got the DDT in their system, the Agent Orange or whatever the fuck it was in their system. They ain't acting right, they on drugs, they got these nightmares and shit, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. What is the issue with the mental health now? Is it the COVID? I don't think so, because remember, I just said that COVID exposed the lack of care in the psychiatric wards, in homelessness, all that shit. Our public health was shit all this time, and it was covered up real good. We were so worried about gentrification and all this stuff. We were distracted and deflected. So now here we go again with all this wild shit popping off in the motherfucking subways and in the motherfucking street. I can't sit here and explain to y'all why the gang shit is increasing. I can't explain that to you. I have no idea. None. I don't know. I can't tell you why. I can't explain that shit. Okay? And a runner died during the Brooklyn Half Marathon on Saturday. So prayers to him. All right? The person who died in that random subway attack was a Goldman Sachs employee. So they're going to focus on that. And that's why there's that big thing. Oh, don't come to this city. They worked at Goldman Sachs. I don't give a fuck about their color. They worked at some highty-toity place. So now we can talk about it. A New York cop arrested for drunk driving, crashing car in front of the precinct. All this kind of crazy. What the fuck? What is this? Where's this coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even like the cop got arrested for weed. He drunk driving. Well, what's going on? Okay. Another man fatally shot over an argument in Brownsville. Okay. 32, so one triple. Early Sunday morning argument in Brownsville, 3 a.m. Motherfuckers pulled out a gun and shot him. Yo, New York City is supposed to be a fucking place where guns are really, you can't get no gun here. It's hard to get a gun out here. Supposedly hard to get a gun out here. We got so much gun laws out here. You're not supposed to be nowhere near gun where out here. But look at all the guns. Right, Smooth Carter. But here's the thing. With the suing and all of that going on, because remember, at one point in time, look, let me give y'all, child. Whoo-wee. If you are from Brooklyn, okay? If you are from Brooklyn, and I'm going to say, if you are from Brownsville, East New York, Crown Heights, Flatbush, East Flatbush, even Canarsie, okay? I'm going to mention those areas of Brooklyn. If you're from them areas of Brooklyn, you have heard of Kings County Hospital, okay? And if you have heard about Kings County Hospital, you have heard about the G building and the J building, okay? The G building was the psychiatric ward for adults. And the J building was a psychiatric ward for kids. The G building was a tower. It was a building with a tower on the top. Okay? And I think I can still see the tower to this day. The tower is no longer used. The tower is now shut the fuck down. Okay? Because the G building had many deaths in there, all kinds of crazy shit going on in there. And I'm not saying deaths by the psychiatric people. I'm talking about the orderlies killing motherfuckers, all kinds of shit, because people was crazy. For real, for real. Not for fake, for fake. They had to redesign the G and the J building. Okay? The J building was for the kids. And I'm going to tell you this much. The J building had outpatient care. The G building most likely did not. You was in the G building. You stayed in the G building until you got your ass out that motherfucking G building. Motherfuckers outside of fucking Kings County living regular lives knew what the fuck was going on in the G building. All that bullshit popping off in the G building. Motherfuckers was getting sued for it too. Thank you, Smooth. But now, it's different. Even with the school system, it's different. You can't discipline no kid now. You can't discipline nobody really now. What they doing? You got to touch people a certain way, talk to people a certain way. You can't defend yourself. Sometimes I feel bad for corrections officers because the jail is running amok. You know how long they've been trying to close Rikers? Rikers became worse than Spotswood. And if any of y'all are old school New Yorkers, y'all know what the fuck Spotswood is or was. Man, it's hard to get Medicaid or any of that shit. Okay? Facts, ghetto. What? There's no such thing as middle class in New York no more. Middle class is dead now. They what? Where's middle class at, ghetto? Where? Upper middle class and middle class. I think the term middle class has died at least 8 years ago. That shit don't fucking exist no more. I was raised as upper middle class. You heard me? Middle class was thriving like a motherfucker for the longest time. Next thing you know, middle class where? You either poor or you're rich. Okay? And what the fucked up thing is, ghetto, they still got these archaic rules on who could get help with food stamps and welfare, this or that. You basically got to be homeless and crazy and fucked up in the mind to get these things. Not no regular person that's supposed to be middle class that's going through hard times can get this shit. It's impossible. You got to basically lie, cheat, and steal on paper to get any of these fucking services to help the average motherfucker out. And the average motherfucker needs that help. These people don't give a fuck. Kendra's right. Ghetto's right. Smooth Carter's right. It's all together here now. I can't just pinpoint it on one fucking thing. This shit make me want to cry. I think it was easy back in the 70s, the late 70s and 80s and shit to say, yo, this is Vietnam right here. This is the effects of Vietnam. Can I say that these are the effects of the crack era? I think it's too late to talk about the crack era in relation to this. I think the crack era is gone. We had a middle class in the crack era. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? How is it that when we was illegal in New York and motherfuckers smoking weed, crime went down, all of a sudden the motherfucking shit is illegal and crime is going up? I think that's a mind fuck in itself. All this is some weird mind fuck, and they all come together. And it's like how we build up our public health, man. When we was on lockdown, motherfuckers actually focused on how to build up their public health. I started gardening, all kinds of shit. People just started doing all kinds of shit. Then all of a sudden, lockdown was over. Take your ass back to work. Even I slacked off on gardening. I'm trying to catch up on making money. Some people did real good during the lockdown with unemployment and all that shit, but there were people out there that fucking didn't. They fucking lost all kinds of shit during the fucking lockdown. Now it's on a flip for me because this vaccine mandate fucked me up. Okay? Fucked me up. This vaccine mandate fucked me up. And I'm a middle class motherfucker. Or I used to be, or I'm supposed to be. Supposed to be something. Fuck. Back in the day, when I didn't need 5 and 6 and 8 jobs, I had 5 and 6 and 8 jobs. Now, it's hard to find 3 or 4. Hard to find. Freedom versus security. Which one you want? Do you fall in line and do all these things that everybody else do? Or do you want freedom in your life and then you got to go through hardship? And I'm just talking about me as a regular person. I'm not even talking about, the mentally ill or what possesses people to go and shoot people randomly for no fucking reason, all this extra shit. That shooter on the N train that shot all them folk, he told y'all why he fucked up. He went through 2 psych wards. Nobody's paying attention to these people. So I think my question is, how do these homeless people get guns when it's so hard for everybody else to get a gun? How do these people who have mental issues find the money to buy a gun, illegal or not? It's not like they robbing somebody. It's not like they robbing a gang member. Oh, let me steal their gun. The fuck is it? Any New Yorker will tell you, oh, the subway cameras don't work. None of these cameras really fucking work unless they want them to work. Ain't no cameras on the trains itself. Or some of them do have cameras. But them old school trains ain't got no motherfucking camera. And do the cameras work? And then here we go again with freedom versus security. I do landscaping, Smooth. I do landscaping. And it's Smooth. If you come to New York, you in New York, there are programs like that. Maybe 1, 2, or 3. For all the non-melanated kids, there's maybe 8 for non-melanated kids and maybe 3 for the melanated kids. So is it back to systemic racism now? Is systemic racism even seeping into public health? And then at the same time, as a New Yorker, I need to think like it's not even racism no more. It's fucking moneyism. What's up, V-Dub? It's moneyism. Because what I'm seeing in the tri-state area that I live at, it's not even about race no more. Fuck you white people too if you ain't got no motherfucking money. Okay? Fuck y'all too. You ain't got no money, white lady? You asked out too. We don't give a fuck about you. Hey, white dude, you broke? We don't give a fuck. You homeless? We don't give a fuck. Go ahead about your business too. You got money? All right, come over here. You ain't got no money? Fuck off over to the side. That's me personally, what I'm seeing. I could be wrong though. I could be bugging. Because when I walk down the street on the gentrified side and I be listening to these white people talk, they not talking that different from us. Price is too high for this. Price is too high for that. Da, da, da. I gotta, they might talk like, oh, I gotta sell my property over there. Da, 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 da. All this, I gotta, diversify my investments, booty back. But they going through shit just like we are. They not happy with all these rents rising and all this other bullshit. New York is counting on motherfuckers from other states that don't know nothing to come out here and pay these high-ass prices for a dream that is now dead. The dream of New York is dead, motherfucker. Where the opportunity at out here? Everything ain't out here no more. Ain't no more 24-hour, all day, everything. No, that shit is dead. Oh, you can get all kind of opportunities out here. Dead. If I can make it here, I'll make it anywhere. Maybe in terms of your mentality and how you talk to folk or whatever. But other than that, dead. Dead, yo. Shit. New York is the big apple, the rotten apple. Fuck a rotten apple. The fucking rotten motherfuckers ate the rotten apple. All you see is the little edges and all you whole bunch of teeth marks in this motherfucker. Okay, they even stole the seeds. They stole the seeds. The fuck is you talking? Shit. Yup. I agree, Kendra. The fuck? It's so crazy on all sorts of sides. So now that this random person that got shot is a Goldman Sachs employee, they're going to be heard a little bit more. Because Goldman Sachs is supposed to be some big to-do company. I hope and pray that the Goldman Sachs employee that got shot was a janitor. Let's keep the momentum going for the janitors. Okay? Not some old big stockbroker, whatever the fuck they do over at Goldman Sachs. I don't want it to be no VP or none of that shit. I want it to be the motherfucking janitor or the motherfucking intern who was trying to come up and still had to wear a suit and shit. And I'm not trying to sound evil with that. No, I'm mad that anybody got shot. I don't want to see nobody get shot, doxxed, this, that. I don't want to see none of that shit. What's up, Reef? Nobody want to see none of that shit. But at the same time, I wanted to reflect who the fuck. The Goldman Sachs employee that's a VP got just as much value as the motherfucking intern and the motherfucking janitor and shit. What the difference is? What is the difference? Why should it be a difference? It should be not a lick of fucking difference. This is one of the reasons why people be running to mess. I live in New York. I see all this stupid shit. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go to mass. I need to fucking shift my energy. So I come here on YouTube or wherever the fuck, mess over here. And then it's like, okay, what am I coming back to? Mess. Now we gotta worry about monkeypox. Ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a bitch? Monkeypox. The fuck? Oh. The man died, y'all, and he got shot in the chest. His name was Daniel Enriquez. Okay? He was 48. And it was at 11:42 a.m. So on a Sunday morning, ain't nobody on that train. Ain't nobody on that train. But I really don't try to get I don't get into the last car of no subway train. I don't get into the last car, and I usually don't get into the first car unless I have to. I don't fuck with them. No, I don't. I know from the 80s you don't get into the last car on no motherfucking train. Fuck that. Whoo, Kendra. You know what, Kendra? Let's talk about that for a second. Because when I was a kid, well, mate, you know what? It's hard to talk about this one here, okay? It is hard, Kendra, because my parents are from the West Indies, okay? And as you can see with Ghetto's comment earlier, right? This does not only deal with Caribbean Americans, okay? It deals with old school motherfuckers, right? Because back in my day, get the bag mentality was get you 4 and 5 jobs or get your own business. You know what I mean? That was the get the bag mentality. It wasn't no go be a stripper, go be a hoe, go be a pimp, go be a drug dealer, or none of that extra shit. It wasn't that shit. All right? And I lived do that drug dealer shit. I done lived through that, where the drug dealing was glorified and all that fly shit. I keep it real with y'all. I sold a little bit. Not in New York, though. I ain't do that here. I don't shit where I eat. Fuck out of here. Okay? There was a lot of enterprising going on with the drug game, whether it was weed or coke or crack or whatever the fuck it was. But now, we got all these weird-ass drugs. You got to worry about fentanyl in your shit. You got to worry about whatever the fuck else, K2 and all this other stupid-ass shit. Should I blame this shit on K2? Should I say this a K2 motherfucker that did that shit? Should I blame it on the heroin? Because remember, Kendra, on the flip side, hey y'all, on the flip side of the drugs, right? We had to deal with prescription drugs. And remember, it was ain't nobody pay attention to crack. Let these crack motherfuckers over here die from crack and let them become crackheads and all that fly shit. But when it came to these prescription drugs, the OxyContin, the Vicodins, and all that other fly shit, that was an epidemic, and we got to do something about it because it's a whole bunch of white people turning into heroin addicts because they can't afford or can't get those prescription drugs no more, so they're going to turn to heroin. What happened to them motherfuckers? Did them motherfuckers get some rehab? I think they got some rehab, and everybody else don't get shit. Everybody else got to sit here and fucking deal with these crazy-ass motherfuckers shooting people in the chest for what? On a Sunday morning, take your ass to church. Kendra, if you want to put it in short terms, I miss the days when a parent can beat their kid ass. Okay? I miss them motherfucking days. I miss them days when you could beat a kid's ass. And I ain't afraid to say it. Because that's how you got your home teaching and your morals. Your mama and your grandma, your daddy, or whoever beat your ass. What the fuck I told you? I went on the UK Trill this morning, and they was talking about that shit. This man talking about, he did this, he beat his kids and this and that and the third, ooh, that, ooh. And they gave a scenario, right? And they said if your 6-year-old pees on the floor after you telling them stop doing that, go to the bathroom, they look you dead in your face and decide to pee on the carpet, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beat their ass? Or you gonna punish them or you ain't gonna do nothing? You gonna talk to them? No, little booger, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. Because I make promises. I don't make threats. I make motherfucking promises, little kids. I tell all my kids that. Whether you my niece, my nephew, my cousin, I don't give a fuck. You a little kid that I'm doing yoga with. I don't make threats. I make motherfucking promises, little one. So if I tell you after talking to you that the only way for me to reach you is to pop you in your head or give you a good one in your chest, a good 5-knuckle sandwich in your chest, we might get the chest. We might get to that. We might get to that. And yes, Shree has had an incident where I had to tell a kid that, and they was like, "Oh, I'll punch you back." Okay, punch me back. Let's go. Punch me back because you fucked up. Go ahead. No, nigga, you fucked up. You fucked up. You ain't got no integrity, and you motherfucking lied. And I told you not to do this shit. You keep motherfucking doing it. So now I'm promising you that I'm gonna knock you the fuck out next time you do this bullshit. You want to try to fight me back? Get your dumb ass up. Yes, it happened. I knocked them dead in their chests, and it was hard for them to get the fuck back up to get back at me. Okay? Come on, let's go. Let's go. What you gonna do? Pull out a gun on me, you stupid bitch? You'll shoot me now? That's what you do? Is that what the fuck we do? The fuck out of here. So I agree with this shit. And it's not even raised on street mentality. Because back in the day, street mentality was on some real honorable shit, Kendra. I'ma tell you that. Back in my day, in the 80s and early 90s, street mentality was more honorable than what the fuck I see out on the street right now. Okay? Back in my day, street mentality was, y'all two motherfuckers is arguing, shoot the fair one with your motherfucking bare hands. Whoever gets their ass beat, gets their motherfucking ass beat. And that's the end of it. Okay? And then motherfucker gonna jump in. Ain't nobody gonna jump in. The only way it's a jump is somebody on the other side jump in. Okay, now I'm gonna jump in. And then it's gonna be fucked up. Okay? It's a lot of fucking cats back in the day. A lot of killers I know from back. Killers, nigga. Killers. I know a lot of killers from back in the days that would not shoot a woman, would not shoot a child. We not doing that shit. Okay? I knew a lot of drug dealers that shot mad motherfuckers up. But they would not shoot a woman. They would beat the shit out that woman. They wouldn't shoot that woman. Okay? I knew motherfuckers they robbed, right? Motherfucking robbers and shit. They even had a motherfucking code. Then crack came and changed all that shit. Crack changed all that shit. So now even street mentality is fucked up. Okay? Street mentality is fucked up. Street mentality ain't what the fuck it is, because any real nigga will look at these fucking gang niggas or niggas that you see on the motherfucking TV rapping and shit and be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? Little boys, little people, yeah. Hell is wrong with y'all? Y'all not my people. I don't approve of this. I don't approve of none of this shit. So the street mentality of today is not the street mentality of back in the day. I don't know what the fuck going on with the street mentality today. These motherfuckers are just ratchet. Motherfuckers are just ratchet. Let's see what Kendra's talking about. Hey, this is a good point. Let's get back to this one. Kids raising kids. Yeah, we can talk about that all day. I go back to that. Why not? And once again, I'm talking specifically about New York City. I ain't talking about nowhere else. Where you live, you going through something similar? Great. I'm coming from my experience of where the fuck I'm from. Okay? And did y'all know that in 1985, the front page news of the newspaper used to be 10-year-old pregnant, 11-year-old pregnant, 16-year-old pregnant. Those were the fucking front page news from 1985 to 1989. Front page news, which meant the shit, what? Huh? What? What you mean? Where? Then all of a sudden it became the norm. Some motherfuckers ain't give a shit no more. Okay? They ain't give a holy ass fuck no more. Because all kind of young people is having kids, all this stupid shit. It was the norm. So, I would agree that the youth raising the youth is on some different shit. Okay? It's really on some different shit. Okay? Shit. Shit is wild. Sometimes you just gotta process a lot, y'all. It's crazy. Okay. Hey. Kendra, I remember there was a time there was no such thing as Bloods and Crips in New York. None. We had our own motherfucking gangs. Okay? We had Deceps, we had Decepticons, Deceptinettes, Low Lives, Guest Kings. We had all kinds of our own shit. Doing their own little petty crime and all that fly shit. BMW, all kinds of shit. We had our own little gangs out this motherfucker. And then the Bloods and the Crips came. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. That killed New York gangs. That Blood and Crip shit killed all kind of New York gangs. They killed all that shit. So yeah, part of me could blame that Blood and Crip shit too. Well, not exactly the Crips. Crips are different here in New York. That's a whole other thing, but yeah. Oh, y'all, I got a new story for y'all, yo, because this is another thing going on in New York that's fucking weird as fuck, and I don't understand it, and I think it all plays a role in what the fuck I'm talking about. A woman visiting India, I'm reading this right now. A woman visiting India says she was taken into a van and robbed. This happened in Queens. Okay, she was grabbed, and this was in Richmond Hill. And she had just left her Hindu temple. And she got there, and they took her in a van and they robbed her. That's a lot of shit. A lot of that shit is happening where motherfuckers just getting picked up in cars and in vans and shit. As a woman, me as a woman, I have to walk around New York City looking at white vans. Make sure they got windows, enough windows. Make sure they ain't got no lock on the outside. Make sure they got regular doors. Because if I see a white van with only 2 fucking windows, and those are the side windows, and I see a lock on the outside or some shit like this, oh no, I'm writing down the license plate. I'm taking a picture of the fucking license plate. Because I know a lot of women out here, not only in Brooklyn, in Queens, and the Bronx, where motherfuckers tried to hijack and kidnap their ass. The fuck? This lady lucky she only got robbed. And they did make an arrest. Okay, she was robbed of $7,000 in jewelry. Yep, they took her shit and pushed out. Okay? And she don't speak English. And you know what? That's another thing going on because there's a lot of immigrants out here. A lot of immigrants out here. So a lot of them, if shit happens to them, they don't want to say nothing because they're illegal. What the fuck they gonna say something for? Shit is wild. 2 men in Brooklyn dead. Shooting. You know, for a long ass time, and listen, the first murder happened in Sheepshead Bay with an 18-year-old. So that could be white or black. I mean, if I sound real despondent or numb to this shit, I am. I'm numb to this shit. I can't even help it. All right? Oh, it's in the projects, y'all. In Sheepshead Bay. I didn't even know Sheepshead Bay had projects, but yeah, they do. And then in Brownsville, somebody got. I already talked about the 32-year-old man. He got shot in front of the Family Dollar. Brooklyn residents march for an end to gun violence. So it's not like shit ain't being done. Oh yeah, y'all heard about the 11-year-old girl in the Bronx that died? She got shot by a 15-year-old who didn't know how to fucking shoot. 11-year-old died in the Bronx of a stray bullet from a 15-fucking-year-old. Isn't this public health issues? Wasn't it public health issues? All this to me is public health. You know, people are protesting. I get it. And they want the politicians to do this and do that. Come on, man. What the fuck can we really do? I wish. And you ask these young people, what the fuck is the point of having a gun? Well, I got to protect myself. Protect yourself from who and what? Take your bitch ass to school, learn, come the fuck home. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with you? Times like these, it makes you want to say, go play a fucking video game. Okay? But then that's a whole other shit too, because these video games is now like the Matrix and motherfuckers live in that shit. Motherfuckers walk around in real life like they shit is a video game. Nigga, you not God of War. You not Kratos. You ain't got no fucking blades of fury and shit. This is why motherfuckers think they know how to shoot a gun and don't. They watch too much. They play too much GTA. Don't even know how to hold the damn gun right. The hell? And I love that these people want to march and they want to protest and all of that. Yeah, all of that. I get that. That's wonderful. What the fuck is what's gonna do? Y'all know what affordable housing looks like in New York City? Affordable housing is crap. It's not affordable at all. At all. And they want universal mental health care. That would be great. But how do you do that when half of New York, especially the ones that are lower class or lower middle class or poor or whatever, they suffering from mental illness? PTSD is mental illness. It's a whole gang of motherfuckers out here suffering from PTSD. You got enough mental health money, motherfucker? They tried it. It ain't work. Thrive NYC, bull fucking shit. Garbage. COVID proved that. COVID proved that. Oh, here we go. A 17-year-old girl shot in the face at a Bronx party. Suspect fled, no arrest. She's in stable condition, though. Thank goodness she ain't dead. Ooh-wee! You damn right. All this is public health shit. All of this is public health shit at the end of the day. All of this is... Ooh. But you know what? I'm going to shift gears for 2 seconds. Let me put this link up. If anybody wants to come up, you surely can. I don't give a fuck if there's 4 people in here or 2 people in this motherfucker. I don't give a goddamn. I'm about to read an article of y'all, though. Unvaccinated 3-year-old girl cannot see the New York City ballet. So now she's suing. Ooh, a 3-year-old can sue. Ooh, the daddy's suing. Mm-hmm. Daddy's suing the New York City Ballet for not allowing his 3-year-old girl to see the show because she's unvaccinated. And she's too young to receive the jabby. So, they're working on that though, Daddy. They working on being able to get your 3-year-old vaccinated, okay? So, don't worry. Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's a discrimination lawsuit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell y'all the fucked up thing about this. The city lifted the proof of vaccination mandate for businesses in March, not for employees, just for patrons. Yeah. See that bullshit? Mm-hmm. Ain't that a bitch? And she's a little Asian girl too. I shouldn't, that shouldn't mean nothing, but with a little black kid, they wouldn't give a fuck. Okay? Defendants' ostensible rationale for discriminating against children under 5 in the enjoyment of its public accommodation cannot be credited, given that defendant prohibits entry of some unvaccinated individuals who present an exceedingly low risk of COVID-19 transmission, while allowing entry of other unvaccinated individuals, disabled, and some religious believers who present a far higher risk of such, the suit claims. Yep, sure does. Ooh, the suit says that there are less restrictive ways to protect public health, including the Boston Ballet's policy of allowing small children to show a negative COVID test instead of proof of vaccination, or the Philadelphia Ballet's policy of requiring all people ages 5 and up to provide their vaccination cards while not barring children under 5. See, public health. Public health. So public health, Kendra, is tied to power and money and control. That's what it is. Public health is tied to money, power, and control. Don't go to East New York, y'all. They got the highest COVID rates in Brooklyn, including Stark City. Ain't that a bitch? Brownsville is high. East New York is high. Bed-Stuy is high. Hey, ghetto! Public health is a scammy scam. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. You know who told me that, ghetto? And it's fucked up shame. I have a family member that works for the public health. She works at a very big university in the public health department. Okay. And she's high up there on the totem pole at that school, at that university. She told me public health is a scam because I wanted a degree in public health. I really wanted to help people. I really want to help people, you know. So I called up and I was like, "Oh yeah, you work here doing public health, da 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 da." She was like, "No, it's a scam." And I was like, "What you mean it's a scam? What you talking about?" She was like, "When you look at it on face value, it looks like something to do, something worthy." She said, "I work in the university system. I don't work on the field." Okay? So in theory, we could talk about public health all day, but when it's in actual on the ground public health, it's a fucking scam, and you're not going to want to do it anymore. She said, "And you a ground person. You're not a motherfucker to sit here in the university doing theories all day. You're not that person." She said, "I know you're not that motherfucker. You are on the ground, get in the fucking field type of person. And you are the type of person that you will want to gain your experience by starting at the lowest point and making your way up. You're going to see that public health is a scam in real life." And I just looked at her. I couldn't say nothing. She was like, "When I realized that shit, I cried for 5 days. And I was like, what? But you still doing this shit? She said, because in theory, it's important. In theory, it's important. But trying to get motherfuckers to do half of the things that they need to do, this shit is hard as fuck. She was like, and at the end of the day, what the fuck is the point of public health when motherfuckers should know how to do certain things on their own? Every woman should know how to wipe her poom poom from front to back, not from back to front. Everybody should know to wash their hands when they supposed to, this, that, and third. She was telling me all these basic shits that people should know. And she was like, this is the public health that you got to deal with. What does public health mean when individual people want to be nasty as fuck? And technically you can't tell people what to do because this is supposed to be a free fucking country. Does it make sense? So when it comes to public health, it's about freedom versus security. And all of that has to do with power and money and control. Because the more secure you want to be, the less freedom you got. And the more freedom that you want, the more you got to deal with these money-hungry and power-hungry motherfuckers that won't allow you to be free because being free don't make them no money. I'm just crying based off the human condition, y'all. I'm crying because I'm at a place where it's like, fuck security, I want to be free. But people manifest their freedom so different. People want to get out of the matrix so bad. Thank you, Ghetto. Thank you, Reef. It's like you stuck. Like you stuck in this stupid ass shit. How the fuck do you get out? How the fuck do we get out? If I can't get out, how the fuck can I help you to get out? And we in the same shit. And we think we getting out. And we think we getting better. And then you look and you see, no. You only created a eye of a hurricane. The hurricane is still here. You just created an eye where it's just a little space of calm and peace and comfort. This whole shit. Makes you just want to be like stardust and shit. Like, I would just want to be a fucking star. But then I assume that the whole universe is going through some kind of shit. If I became a star, and there might be a star union because certain stars get sucked into black holes and they can't come the fuck out and they want to get free too. Man, Kendra, I think everybody that initially goes into politics, and I'm not talking about legacy people, I'm not talking about people like the fucking Bushes, who've had countless people in the fucking government and all this extra shit. I'm talking people like Shirley Chisholm, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all want to go into politics thinking we're going to change some shit. And we're going to make a difference. And then we get in there and we see how fucked up it is. And you can't change a motherfucking thing. We all have this dream Well, I want to help this, and I want to help that, and I want to help these poor people over here. I want to help these poor people over there. But then they get into the system, and they see how corrupt it is, and they see they can't make no motherfucking change, so all they can do is smile and wave like a motherfucking Miss USA pageantry bitch. Now, there's a corrupt politician that ain't gonna do shit. Is it because they don't want to do shit, or they can't do shit? Or they get caught up in the shit? Y'all go watch interviews about Shirley Chisholm. Y'all go watch Shirley Chisholm. Listen to her talk, yo. She spent years in Congress, decades in Congress. And it took one motherfucker, Ronald Reagan, for her to say, I'm done. Because she knew what the fuck was going to happen with him. All the bullshit. To make stories like that, where people, oh, I want to make a change. I can make a difference. I can do this. I can do that. And then getting that motherfucker, and the dream is shattered. It don't exist like that. I feel it's like that with the motherfucking president. The president to come in now, I promise this, I promise that. I want all these shits to happen. And the motherfucking powers that be, all the motherfucking government motherfuckers that sit there and laugh and be like, go ahead, talk that shit to them people so they can vote your ass in now. And then when you get voted, they sit your bitch ass down and they say, here's a book. And the book is bigger than the fucking Odyssey, yo. The book is fucking 5,000 pages of all the fuck shit that the other presidents before you have caused, the fucking Supreme Court, all the motherfuckers. So now you realize, oh shit, 80% of the shit I promised these people I cannot do because now I'm opening this book and reading what the fuck it is. Hey, Supreme Grand Rise Boo, how you? Glad you're here. You know what, Kendra? I was raised in the motherfucking hood, okay? I was raised in the West Indian hood, where motherfuckers really was, point guns in your face and just blasting you because they didn't have nothing to lose. Where they came from was much worse than what the fuck was here. I'm glad to hear it, Supreme. I've been spending a little bit more time on YouTube as opposed to that other side. And I decided to get, talk about this real shit over here today, this morning. And I'll tell you right now, I don't give a fuck about Biggie's 50th birthday. Am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for not giving a fuck about Biggie's birthday? Shit. Okay, you turned 50. Good. Police arrested a 35-year-old man early Sunday morning for climbing balcony to balcony to break into a third-floor Queens apartment and then stabbing a resident to death. The man that was killed was in the bed with his wife. And if the wife didn't run out the house, she'd have been dead too. What the fuck kind of shit is this? Supreme, I'm talking about what the fuck is going on in New York. Why all these fucking shootings and stabbings and all this other crazy shit is going on. I'm trying to compare it to see how the fuck is it different now from the 80s. What the fuck is the problem? In the 80s, it was Vietnam, it was crack. What the fuck is the problem now? Is it the effects of all these shits here now? Is it public health? What the fuck? Hey, Miss Witt, how you doing? Yes. And I'm glad you here, Miss Witt, because you ain't nowhere near New York. And I know it's not just a problem here on the East Coast. I know I've been hearing across the country, crime is up. Motherfuckers acting stupid, doing dumbass shit. For what? Is it the same reasoning? Is it public health all across America where people acting stupid? And I ain't gonna front to y'all. Y'all go to UK news. Y'all look at what's going on in England. Motherfucking stabbings is going on over there too. Motherfuckers ain't shooting nobody over there, but it's a bunch of stabbings over there. Motherfuckers is stabbing. Let me get the cutlass, the machete. Let me get the knife. All this other shit. What the fuck? I saw a video in the UK where cars were driving and motherfuckers were driving up next to you, jumping out the car to stab your ass, and then jump back in the car and drive off. What the fuck going on? Motherfuckers is on motorcycles in the UK. And if you got your window down, they will come up, stab your ass, and keep fucking going. What the fuck is this? Is there fentanyl all over the world? Listen, I'm gonna hit y'all with another article. Okay? I'm gonna hit you with another article. More New York EMS workers are getting attacked on the job. I don't like the New York Post for nothing, but assaults and other threats leveled against emergency medical service workers are almost a daily occurrence, skyrocketing 137% from 2018 through last year. Emergency in Staten Island, an emergency medical technician was blasted in the shoulder by a drunk patient in the back of an ambulance. So basically, the EMS worker got this drunk motherfucker and said, "We going to the hospital." The drunk motherfucker pulled out a gun and shot him in the shoulder. What? Logs reviewed by the Post showed that EMTs and paramedics are routinely punched, kicked, bitten, spit on, which is a fucking A felony in New York City, and threatened by most patients brandishing knives and other weapons. Many emotionally disturbed or high on drugs. Emotionally disturbed. Emotionally. Unfortunately, it's the world we live in. It happens much more than it's made public, and that's a fact. And that was the fucking EMT worker talking. He survived his ordeal, of course. And they arrested the man that did it. Okay? Damn. Yeah. He had to get surgery on that. Mm-hmm. There's a worsening mental health crisis. On top of state lawmakers passing soft on crime policies such as the no cash bail law. What the fuck is a no cash bail law? Look at this. Girl, my at-home Rona test said I'm negative. Let's hope my shit works. Okay? What is this no cash bail law? Let's see what this motherfucker is. I ain't never heard this shit. Okay? And that's another problem in New York. I'll tell y'all in a second. Okay? Come on, get to the shoe. Get to them trying to figure out what this shit is. The worst thing they could have ever did was get rid of fucking Cuomo. Okay? That was the stupidest shit. The stupidest shit. No mandatory minimum for gun possession, which the DEA supports, means more shootings. They still ain't explain no bail shit. What, you can't set bail for defendants charged with repeat offenses, hate crimes, and gun-related charges? What? Oh, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. That bullshit, yo. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Oh, the mayor has also started an aggressive push to clear homeless encampments from the subways. So, hey, let's get back to it. There are more homeless people in New York City than we care to admit. And a lot of these people live in the subways. So, there you go. Now it's the homeless issue, right? And I was telling y'all, public health, public safety, people can't afford shit no more. It's families that are homeless nowadays, not just no crazy ass man or one crazy woman. Whole fucking families are homeless out this bitch. Where are these people gonna go? How are they gonna get help? They ain't got no money. They ain't got no insurance. None of that shit. How you gonna help crazy Uncle Joe and that family that's homeless? How you gonna help the father that's going through schizophrenia or some shit? How you gonna do it? How you gonna do it? How you gonna take this homeless motherfucker that don't got no money? Where the money coming from to help this motherfucker? So back to what Kendra said, it's power and control and money. Stupid ass shit. So going back to New York, what one of the problems is with New York, right? We got New York City and we got New York State. And New York State don't know nothing about New York City. New York State don't operate like New York City, okay? 8 million people in New York City can easily fit in the rest of New York State comfortable. More than 6 feet difference, all of that. But no, in New York City, there's 8 million motherfuckers packed up here like sardines. So, of course, these dumbass motherfuckers upstate don't know nothing about what's going on in the city. So they're just making these stupid-ass laws that don't apply here, that don't need to apply here. And it's the flip side, too. Because Bill de Blasio was making these stupid-ass laws in this fucking city that should have been for the upstate. The fuck is you talking? Yeah. The fuck? This bitch, whoever she is the governor now. This bitch didn't come down here to New York City to check out and see what the fuck going on. Andrew Cuomo did. Andrew Cuomo used to think about New York City because he knew that if there was no New York City, New York State wouldn't be motherfucking shit. This city runs a whole bunch of states. You hear me? This city right here. These 5 boroughs. We control the fucking whole state, my nigga. Don't nobody give a fuck about Albany, upstate New York. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. They might give a little bit of fuck about Niagara Falls on the U.S. side, but even people on the U.S. side will go to Niagara Falls on the Canada side. Fuck the New York side. You hear me? I'd rather be in the city. New York City is what's rocking. You heard? So how the fuck I'm gonna have somebody upstate that don't know shit about here come and make decisions for motherfucking me? That's stupid as fuck. It's dumb. I miss Andrew Cuomo. I fucking do. That motherfucker had sense in his head, yo. This shit. And they got these new bills that can hurt businesses and all this shit. New York is cracking down on crazy expensive airport food and alcohol. Shit, motherfuckers is just trying to bring white Hennessy into fucking New York. Stop the bullshit. Oh, yeah, we're going to get back to it now. Teen boy killed. Teen girl shot in the face. I already told y'all about the teen girl shot in the face. An 18-year-old was found with 2 gunshots to his head. I think that was the Sheepshead Bay person. They looking for a second person for the girl, the 11-year-old girl that was shot. It's just fucked up how a lot of I'm gonna tell you what's fucked up. Yes, Miss Witt. Thank you, Supreme. I appreciate that. Yes. But see, here's the thing, Miss Witt. I'm gonna tell you, in New York City is crazy. Because for every teen crime that you see in New York City, you'll also see an adult crime in New York City. I literally went back and forth with these articles in New York. One article, 15-year-old killing this one, 17-year-old shot in the head. Next article, 47-year-old getting shot in the chest, 48-year-old man getting shot at 3 a.m. in the morning in the head. Boom, 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 boom. So it's like the teens and the adults is acting up. Why? Why? And who should we focus on more? Should we focus on the teen crime motherfuckers, or should we focus on the adult crime motherfuckers? Should we focus on the adult victims, the teen victims, the kid victims, all the victims? What the fuck? Where do we begin? Where do we begin? Do I try to worry about why this adult man is fucking bugging out? Or do I worry about why this teen is bugging the fuck out? How the fuck does this 15-year-old got a gun though? How the fuck does this 15-year-old got a gun to shoot an 11-year-old? Where the fuck did it come from? Where the mama at? Maybe this kid is in foster care. Who knows? Man, Democrats, Republicans, they all fucking suck to me. They all suck to me. And that's one of the reasons why people don't even want to vote no more. What the fuck is the point of voting? What? For who? All y'all suck. Now what? Child? Who are you telling? I be hearing parents nowadays talk about, I'm not worried about me, I'm more worried about my child going to school and they getting shot up and da-da-da. I never had to worry about that shit. I tell y'all right now, there was a lot of gun violence when I was growing up, right? A lot of gun violence when I was growing up. A lot of people getting shot. I done told y'all what happened, what I seen in the 80s and the early 90s. Not one time did I have to worry about a motherfucker bringing a gun in school to shoot a nigga in the school. Motherfuckers would at least wait until school was over. Why? Because their mama would beat their ass. You brought a gun to where? School? Oh no, now you're gonna get fucking licks. Your mama really couldn't do nothing when the motherfuckers was shooting outside after school. You played hooky, some shit. You still got ass beat. But you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Ain't no kid was coming in the motherfucking school with the fucking gun to shoot somebody in the fucking school. They wasn't shooting no teacher neither. They damn sure wasn't shooting no teacher. Okay? Homeschooling, see? And people can't take the homeschool. See? And we supposed to be in a day and an age. Yeah, Supreme. We supposed to be in a day and an age where it ain't no more secrets. The age of secrets is over. Motherfuckers are supposed to be able to communicate and talk it out and tell somebody, go tell that this person abusing me, oop de boop de boop. And it's still fucking happening. What are we doing? Kendra, kids, one thing they learn, fear and respect. Fear and respect. Respect your elders. Okay? Respect your elders. Then the elders started acting stupid. So the kids is like, why are we respecting these elders? And these elders is dumb as fuck. Who the fuck respecting a crackhead? Nobody. Right? My father was a fucking alcoholic. I didn't respect his ass. But I listened to him though. He put the fear of God in me. Okay? And I didn't respect my mama until she left that motherfucker. You heard? And my mama did a whole gang of things that I had no clue about. What? But it's a lot of adults with children mentalities right now. Is that because of drugs? Is that because of neglect? Because we neglected these crack babies? A lot of these crack babies are grown adults now, y'all. Stop it. Oh, I remember the crack babies. You might be chilling with a crack baby. They're not gonna tell you that though now. Oh, I'm a crack baby. I was born crack. No, they're not gonna tell you that. But there was one time, oh, crack baby, crack baby, crack baby, crack baby. All the crack babies in the world ain't dead. And when I was on a UK trill this morning, they was talking to this man who was a crackhead. He said he didn't do crack in 10 years. So I'm supposed to still have the mentality to crackhead? I don't know about crack in the UK, motherfucker. But a lot of people out here, when they go through them hard drugs like that, yeah, they go through rehab and they ain't taking it no more. But their mentality for years upon years is still on that shit. That's true. That's true. Now, Kendra, I was shit. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. Back in my day, when I got ass beat, I'm going to tell y'all right now, my generation was the last generation of it takes the village to raise the child. What do I mean by that, y'all? When I was a kid, strangers would come and beat my ass. Okay? A stranger, I'll be doing whatever. A stranger would come and beat my ass. I couldn't beat their ass back. For what? No. And then the person who I would think is a stranger would find my mother and father, right? And picture me going to tell my parents, this motherfucker hit me. Nah, that shit was not popping. You know why? Because my parents would talk to that person. Why you hit my child? And then that person would be like, yo, they was doing this, that, and the third out in the street. Oh, word? You know what'll happen then? Tag team ass beat again. Okay? Street getting beat by my mama and my daddy for doing the fuck shit. Then my parents would say, tag, go ahead, stranger, beat their ass again. Come on, let's go. We all gonna beat their ass. And then when you go out on the street, you see that motherfucking stranger right there that beat your ass the other day, you gonna know not to do nothing. You gonna find a new place to do your little fuck shit, and we gonna find a motherfucking stranger over there to come and run tell that. That's where the snitching was at back in the day. Motherfuckers would snitch to a parent quick. Ain't nobody was snitching to no police, but they sure was snitching to the motherfucking parents. Okay? And then all of a sudden, this thing called CPS came because motherfuckers was getting abused. Sure, some people were getting abused. That's facts. But then all the people who were getting disciplined, for real, got caught up in that shit storm. And we can't discipline the kids no more. And then when you had, like Kendra is saying, when you had the real teacher or the real coach that was really trying to look out for the kid and was like, yo, let me talk to this parent because this parent is on drugs or they abusing alcohol or some other shit, or they going through domestic violence and it's really reflecting on the kid, and I want to make sure the kid is good, and then the parents is fucking flipping on the fucking teacher and shit. And then what the teacher gonna do? The teacher gonna shut the fuck up. The teacher ain't gonna say nothing. And now, listen, when I went to school, in public school, you couldn't hit no kid, but in private school, you can hit a motherfucking kid. Them teachers would defend themselves in private school, but in public school, you can't do nothing. Kids started acting all wild, and the teacher couldn't do shit. They couldn't even defend their motherfucking self. I never went to school with a metal detector. You feel me? I never went in school with a metal detector when I was going to school. And I went to public school. But then when I had to go teach yoga to kids, to teenagers in public school and shit, I'm walking through, you gotta go through metal detector. Metal detector for fucking what? I'm gonna teach yoga, my nigga. I'm not bringing no gun in no school teaching yoga. What? Miss Witt. Oh, hell no. And Kendra, we're gonna get back to your comment. What? Yeah, Supreme, fontgenerator.com. Yes. Like, what the fuck? This is what I'm talking about. You trying to help her, but you know that parent took it personal. That parent was on some old fuck shit talking about, what you trying to say? You trying to say I ain't raising my child right? Yeah, we trying to say that, bitch. And the kid needs a way out. You know what, Miss Witt? I got a story just like that with my family. Okay? And without saying too much, a family member to this day is not talking to me because I made sure that their child went to college and stayed in college for all 4 years on scholarships, jobs, all that shit. Okay? And when that child grew up and graduated from college, they went and told my family member that they are never going to be in this situation again. And they are never going to fuck with them again. All right, Supreme, that's what's up. Please do that. Okay? It's been about 5 or 6 years. And this child is now an adult. Doing very well with themselves. Not in the welfare system. Okay? And the mama don't talk to me. Because that was the one child that I got out of motherfucking the welfare system, out of the fucking group home system. That was the one kid that I got out. And that mama don't speak to me. And that's my family. You heard me, Miss Witt? So hey, I know what the fuck you talking about. Okay? Shoot. What? Hell yeah, Kendra. I can't even talk to no kid crazy. You know how, listen, as a yoga instructor, I made sure that I taught yoga to the kids that was so high risk that their next step was jail. Okay, I made sure to teach yoga to them kids. All right? I made sure of it. And I guarantee y'all, I had to find so many unique and different ways to talk to a kid and tell them about themselves without cursing or yelling or even coming with a little bit of shade or some extra shit like this. When I had to teach yoga to these at-risk kids, there had to be a fucking social worker in the fucking room. Not a guidance counselor, a social worker. Okay? In the room. What the fuck was their purpose? Their purpose was to make sure that I said the right things to them and they said the right things to me. Them kids ain't always say the right things to me. Hell, they didn't say the right things to the social worker. They cursed the social worker out like, fuck you, bitch. Hey! And I had to figure out so many different ways to get these kids to respect me. And not only respect me, but respect the space they was in. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story about that. Hold on. Ooh-wee! You think you better. Kendra, Kendra, please don't think I'm sounding fucked up when I say this, but you think you better is a white person thing. It really is. I'll explain that in a moment too. But let me get to this first story first. Damn, I forgot the fucking story. I ain't even smoked today. I forgot the story that I was thinking of to tell. But we can get to the think you better. Okay? Oh, I know what I was gonna tell y'all about. I was gonna tell y'all about a yoga class. Okay, so I used to work in a yoga ashram. Okay, an ashram is a school where people live. All right, people live there. Yeah, see, Miss Witt, I remember now. People lived there. We had actual swamis in there, all that shit. I didn't live in there, right? I didn't live in there, but I worked there and I taught yoga there. I went to school, I did my yoga teacher training there. So I started doing teen yoga, okay? And they had a program where these kids from an alternative school, and I'm calling it alternative because this was one of these schools where if these kids fucked up at this school, they were just going to jail. Okay? They was just going to jail. So, I had to teach yoga to these kids. Okay? Now I'm gonna tell y'all one blessing about me. I look young for my age. Okay? So motherfuckers didn't know nothing about me. They didn't know who was coming to teach the class. They didn't know none of that. They didn't have no fucking clue who was doing what. They didn't know nothing. They just knew they was coming for yoga and blah, blah, blah. Right? Cool. So I came to work because it was at my job. It wasn't like I had to go to their school. They came to us. Okay? They came to us. So I came to work, and I came to work about a half hour early. Okay? I knew I had to teach these kids. It was the first thing I was doing for the day, but I came a half hour early regardless because I wanted to see what the fuck was going on, right? So, I'm there, I'm chilling, chilling, blah, blah, blah. And the kids got there early, right? Because it was the first class of the new series, all right, for the school year. I think the kids had just gotten back from Christmas break or whatever, right? So now it's like 10 minutes before the yoga class starts. And I'm walking around and I see my homeboy T. Now my homeboy T is black. He's from Guyana. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker T, he's not your regular black person. He's mad calm and quiet and shit. He don't get mad. Real easygoing type of cat. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So I see him and he coming down the stairs vexed. So I'm like, wait a minute, T, what you vexed for? What happened to you? You don't be vexed? What the fuck going on? This motherfucker stay got a smile on his face. You understand? So I said, yo, what going on? What going on, brethren? He was like, these kids upstairs smoking. What? Now remember I told y'all this is a yoga ashram. Smoking where? You're not to be smoking nowhere in the building, on the building. Fuck all that. Okay, Kendra, fuck all that. I'm not supposed to be doing none of that, dog. What you talking? You crazy? Go outside with that shit. All right, and even outside, they would tell you, go down. Don't. Are we good? Okay, I think I'm good again. I think I'm good again. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Come on. Why are y'all making life so difficult? I don't need all this goddamn difficulty, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. If you can't, that's okay. We'll make it happen. We'll make it work. I'm just trying to sign into something to make sure I stay online properly. Shit like this. Okay, here we go. Boom. We straight now. We should be good. Thank you, Miss Witt. Okay. So I said to my homeboy T, I said, yo, where these kids smoking at? Yo, they smoking on the roof. So y'all like, well, Shree, why is the roof a problem? Well, you see, right under the roof was the heaven room, where Swami Satchidananda used to live, and it's yoga classes going on there. So they're going to be the first ones to smell that shit. And then right underneath that, on the 5th floor, was the men, where the men stayed with male swamis were at. That wasn't cool. And then it would permeate down to the 4th floor, which was the kitchen and all that. And cigarette smoke and, weed smoke ain't bad. I don't give a fuck. But cigarette smoke in a place where there ain't no smoking at all is really kind of fucked up and nasty. So it's like ill. So he looked at me. He was like, "What you gonna do?" I said, "Don't worry with what the fuck I'm gonna do. Watch this. Okay? Watch this." So I went upstairs. Remember, these kids don't know me from a hole in the ground. They don't know me from nowhere. So I go upstairs and they sitting there, they yakking, they talking, blowing they, and I'm just sitting up there. I ain't looking at them. I'm just sitting up there, like a regular motherfucker. And they look surprised because they're like, "Oh shit, this is the second black person we seen in this building. What the fuck?" So they talking, da 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 da, and they about to put out. I said, "Yo, hold on a second. Hold on. I said, "Hold on." I said, "Don't do that. Hold that shit right in your hand." And they was like, "Huh?" I said, "Yo, ain't no smoke in here, right?" "Yeah, but we on the roof." "Yeah, but your smell can permeate down to the other floors. And they can smell the cigarette smoke. So basically, you smoking on the building because you standing on the roof. So you're still on the building. And you're not supposed to smoke here. It should be no remnants of no cigarette, nothing here. Okay?" And one of them was like, "You look like you smoke weed." I said, "I sure do, but I don't smoke weed here. I don't smoke weed on the roof. I don't smoke weed in the bathroom. I don't do none of that shit here. I respect this motherfucking place." I said, "Tell you the truth, you come in here, you can't even eat meat in this motherfucker when you come in here. You're not supposed to eat meat before you come in here." They was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, it's that type of place. You seen them little white motherfuckers with the orange on and shit? Yeah, who are they? Those are swamis. Those are spiritual motherfuckers. They don't do none of that shit here. Niggas is trying to stay pure. And why you trying to defile motherfuckers?" "I ain't trying to do that." "Yes, the fuck you is, because you smoking on this motherfucking roof where these motherfuckers can smell it. They trying to be pure as fuck. Why you fucking up their purity? The fuck is wrong with you? That shit ain't right." Damn, we ain't even see it like that. I said, "Would you want somebody to fuck up your shit? If you had a fucking rule in your crib and somebody fucking defiles that shit and fucking says, 'Yo, fuck that shit, I'm gonna do what I want to do,' how you gonna feel about that?" "I'm gonna beat their ass." So just because motherfuckers here don't want to beat your ass, you gonna fucking disrespect them and disregard their shit? Motherfuckers gotta respect you, but you ain't gotta respect no fucking body? "Oh, you right. That's true. So what the fuck are we doing here? Yo, these motherfuckers is about to put the shit out. No. Y'all not gonna put none of y'all cigarette butts out on this fucking roof floor right here. You're not gonna put it out on the chair. None of that shit. You're gonna figure out what the fuck to do. Okay? You're gonna figure it the fuck out. I want to see what the fuck you gonna do, how you gonna handle this shit, because I don't want no cigarette butts here. I don't want none of that shit." It was like, "Well, can we just chuck it over?" You could chuck it over if you want to, but you got to put it out, right? You're not going to put no lit cigarette flame, chuck it off, and think, what you going to do, start a fucking fire? You better figure out what to do, okay? And you know what these little kids did? They outed it on their sneaker, on the bottom of their fucking sneakers. That's how they outed the fucking cigarette and then chucked it over. Remember, they don't know who the fuck I'm is, okay? I'm just talking, and I'm talking just like this. I said, "Yo, I'm not even supposed to be cursing in this bitch, but here I am cursing for you." They ain't know who the fuck I was. I was like, "Now take y'all asses downstairs and go do whatever the fuck you supposed to do. Okay? Can y'all please do that?" Yeah, we gonna go downstairs. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, because the sooner you get your shit together, the sooner you can get the fuck up out of here and do whatever the fuck it is you do outside. Okay? Okay. And they went about their business. I got called a bitch. Somebody called me a bitch. Who this bitch thinks she is? And I just laughed. I laughed my ass off. They heard me laughing. It's about 3 different floors that heard me laughing. Okay? 3 floors that heard me laughing. And they was like, who that laughing? Bite me? Oh, shit. Bite me. Oh, God. What the fuck? I just laughed. Why? Because 5 minutes later, here I come, walking in the class. I walked in the motherfucking class. Hey, Miss Wick. I walked in the class and sat my ass down with everybody else. The only person that knew who I was the fucking social worker. And I told the social worker, shut the fuck up. Because the social worker was outside the door by the time I came down. And the social worker was like, was that you? Don't say nothing. Don't even say who the fuck I'm is. Don't even say who the fuck I'm is. And she was like, oh, okay. I walked in there, sat down. Listen, I sat down on a mat. I did not sit in the front, y'all. I did not sit in the front like I'm the teacher. I sat on the side. I sat on somebody's mat. And I'm listening, and I'm looking, and I'm chilling. And then one of the kids upstairs, one of the kids that was upstairs with the cigarette, they was like, that's that bitch. Why you talking to me like, who the fuck is you? You sitting here with us. You a student too. And you talking like this and this and this bitch. Do. And I'm like, yup. I look, yup. Sure did. I did talk to you like that. Who you think you is talking to me like that? Do. And the social worker came in about this. I said, who you think you is talking to me like that? So then I looked up at the social worker, and the social worker was like, okay, it's time for the yoga class. Y'all better sit down and act right. Do. So then one girl came and said, well, you sitting on my mat, miss. I said, you know what? I am sitting on your mat. I'm so sorry. Let me go sit on my mat. And I walked right to the fucking front and sat down and said, hi, my name is Bidavi. I'm your motherfucking yoga teacher. And I said it just like that. I'm your motherfucking yoga teacher today. And look dead at them kids. And them kids was like, what? Yes, I'm your yoga teacher today. And I ain't 15. Okay? So let's all sit up nice and neat. Shoulders back, chest up. Okay? And we're going to think about the things that we do and the things we are supposed to do while you breathing in and breathing out. And I see some people here breathing, they keeping their eyes open. That's fine. You can keep your eyes open and you can keep your eyes closed if you want. But I want you to think about what you did before you sat here. Okay? And some people started breathing real fast and all this. I said, all them people that are breathing fast, you know that either something traumatic happened to you before you got here or you was up to no good. Because if everybody did the right things before they came here, everybody would be breathing like this. And I showed them how to breathe. Okay? Long story short, the class was over. All them kids came up to me and was like, yo. First they was like, yo, did yoga make you look young like this? Yes, motherfucker, it did. And also not smoking no nasty ass cigarettes. Okay? What was the second question they asked me? Yo, you a yoga teacher for real? Can I be a yoga teacher? If you act right and you learn certain things about yourself that ain't got nothing to do with bending. If you learn discipline, you learn respect, you learn integrity, you learn shit like that, you can be a yoga teacher. Why the fuck not? You can be whatever the fuck you want to be. And then the third question was, can we come back? When are we coming back? Kids want discipline, y'all. Kids want that fly shit. Teenagers too. They all want that shit. Deep down inside, subconsciously, they want that shit. Okay? It went from me talking to them about smoking before they got there. I got to a point where I said to the kids, I was like, yo, why are you smoking? Because they started smoking weed. And I'm like, you can't smoke weed here neither. And they're like, but I'm saying, I want to feel like this. Nah, feel like that after. You done accomplished something. You came here, you stayed here. Then take your ass outside of the building and go smoke your spliff. I don't give a fuck what y'all do out there after. Y'all want to congratulate yourself. Y'all want the luxuries. Earn the luxuries. Okay? Earn that shit. You don't earn that shit before you do the yoga. You earn that shit after you do your motherfucking yoga. You heard? And they started conforming. Okay? They started to fucking conform. By the end of that fucking school year with the yoga, them kids, like some of them kids, they turned their shit around. And I'm not talking about turn their shit around like, all of a sudden they moms ain't on crack. Because these kids had real fucking problems. I swear to you they did. They had real fucking problems that even I had to sit there and be like, God damn, I ain't go through that. And I went through a lot. You heard me? I went through a lot. But these kids turned around, yo. These kids got to a point where they didn't have to go to jail. Okay? For some reason, somehow, some way, they learned something. And I have to be all Mary Poppins on their ass. Oh, do the please. No, little nigga. Do this shit right, and then you get the fuck out of here and do whatever the fuck you want. You ain't got to be next to me, and I ain't got to be next to you. You want to be here? No? Well, for the next 45 minutes to an hour, do what the fuck you can. And then you can get the fuck out and do whatever. You got 24 hours in the day. 1 hour ain't going to hurt you. The fuck? It's facts. You ain't got the, I mean, as much as I'm telling y'all, these kids need their ass beat, you don't have to beat a kid's ass. You really don't. If the kid want to do right, they're going to do right. Somebody just got to show them what right looks like. All right? Now let's get to this story of you think you better. Okay? Because I ain't never going to forget this shit. That's why I kept it up. I used to do private yoga with a grown-ass man. Okay? This grown-ass man came from a very wealthy family. The family is so wealthy that you can see their name on a lot of things out here. And I'm not going to say what them things are. Okay? I'm not going to say what the name of this family is. Okay? But it's a very wealthy family out here, well known, bigger than Trump. Okay? I put it like that. Bigger than Trump. Almost close to like Rockefeller status. Almost. Okay? However, this person I had to do yoga with was a former heroin addict. A white man. White. Okay? He wasn't on heroin no more, but he basically had the mind of a 15-year-old. Okay? And he always used to say to me, you think you better. You think you better. What you mean I think I'm better? You the rich motherfucker. You the wealthy motherfucker. How could I think I'm better? What are you talking about? What do you mean? And he and I always used to have these conversations that would end in, I think I'm better. Like, what? I'm going to give y'all an example. So one day, of course, this motherfucker's paying me a whole bunch of money to do the yoga with him, private yoga with him, right? Because he's rich. His parents are rich. So he goes, well, what do you do with this money that you get from me? What? What do you do with it? Besides pay bills? Yeah. I take care of my moms. If my mom needs money, I'll give her some money. For what? Because I learned as a child that you got to take care of your parents when they get old. As you get older and you get yourself together, you got to take care of your parents because they getting older and they, certain things they can't do. They da-da-da-da-da. I'd never do that for my parents. What? Why not? They rich already. So when they die, what's going to happen with the riches? You an ex-heroin addict. You can't take over they whatevers. You don't give a fuck. You live on a trust fund. What are you talking about? Oh, you think you better. Why would I think I'm better? Because I want to take care of my moms. And I just thought that was so weird. Yeah, it was so fucking off. It was just like what Kendra was saying, but on the flip, with an adult. And I wasn't telling him what to do or how to live. All I was telling him to do was breathe, move, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, get this together. That's it. I didn't try to take it nowhere else. He took it other place. Everything I would say to him about me was, oh, you think you better. What? It got to a point where one day I was like, yo, dude, do you want to relapse? Are you looking for a reason to relapse? Like, seriously. Because he used to tell me stories about how he used to be in Jersey City. He used to be at Kensington and Philly. Now, when he told me he was in Kensington and Philly, at first I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. It wasn't until I got to YouTube when I heard about the Kensington, I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker been told me about that shit. I used to be with black people here and there and everywhere, da-da-da-da-da, all this. He told me all kind of junky stories. I couldn't share them junky stories with him. Oh, you think you better? No, I don't think I'm better. But you think you better. You can't tell me this. You think you better than me. All right, whatever. See you later. See you later. Because I don't know if y'all know me that great, but I'm not the type of person to be talking nice for too long. I don't play that shit. That's why I ain't no diplomat in the United Nations, child. They'll be talking all crazy, and I'll be like, look, motherfucker, you getting on my goddamn nerve now. Fuck you and your country. Both of y'all can suck my ass because y'all getting on my nerve today. I might come back tomorrow and feel different, but right now you a pain in my motherfucking ass. So suck my dick, suck my balls, suck my pussy, suck my titties, whatever the fuck it is that I got or don't got, go suck it over there and stay the fuck away from me. See? Shit don't work right. Anyway. But with the kids, I got all the patience of the world, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to tell y'all them stories about the mind state of folk. I thought and this man was older than me, y'all. This man was older than me. But because of his experience and what he went through, it was you think you better. Who are you to tell me? Da-ra-ra-ra-ra. Right? I'm fine. He used to tell me that all the time. At one point, I had to be like, yo, go back to counseling, bro. Go back to rehab because you look like you're about to fall to the wayside. And I had come to realize that him telling me, oh, you think you better was projection and mirroring because he was saying that to himself. He wasn't saying that to me. He was trying to be better. He was trying. But in his effort to try to be better, he's more focused on being resentful and jealous of other people who think they're better than him. Because he used to be on that pedestal, well, yeah, I think I'm better than you. And he couldn't be on that pedestal no more because he fell to drugs. So he was trying to regain that pedestal back. And it's like, nah, can't. It don't work like that. Nobody's better than nobody, bro. Nobody. You not better than me. I'm not better than you. The only difference between me and you is that you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth and I was not. I had to earn my shit. Now you got this how you earn your shit. But now you want to be a spoiled little trust fund baby again. Go ahead, by yourself. I just want my money, bro. That's all I want. I want my money. I ain't never spoke them disrespectful. None of that shit. None of that shit. Why me and him fell out? Because he decided to send a text to my cousin, right, about me. But he sent the text to me. And I was like, dude, half of this ain't even true. What are you talking about? This is crazy. Like, why are you lying? Why you lying, bro? That ain't right. Don't be lying on me. Okay? Stop with that. Stop with that heroin addict shit. Don't do that. Oh, you think you better? Motherfucker. It's a whole bunch of twisted shit going on. And trying to think about the reasons why would make you sit and cry, yo. Just for humanity. We have dehumanized each other to such a degree. You know what I mean? Whether it's black on white, man versus woman, the elderly versus the young, the rich versus the poor. We have dehumanized ourselves on many different levels, on many different ways. And when you dehumanize people, you treat each other different. How can we have valid public health if ain't nobody treating nobody like they human beings? How can we do it? How can we make it make sense? How can we make this work? It's to the point where people are born not thinking that they are human beings and have human fucking rights. You got people being born into this world automatically thinking they animals. And slavery been done a long time ago, supposedly. We still got systematic racism and all that other shit that are the byproducts and the descendants of fucking slavery. It ain't a matter of who runs this. Oh, value the black man. The black man is God. The black woman is God. Fuck all that. Learn to be human, motherfuckers. White people, black people, Asian people, Mexicans, fucking Martians. Martians, learn how to be a Martian. And Earthlings, learn how to be human. Bitch. Maybe if we individually knew what humanity was and humanity looked like and how we supposed to treat ourselves and each other, we wouldn't go through half this shit. But of course, right now I'm talking fairy tale shit. I ain't talking reality. It's fairy tale shit. Why? Because it's so hard to do. How do I know how to value myself as a human if nobody else valued me as a human before? Because I'm a woman. Because I'm black. Just because I got a gap in my teeth or I got flat feet or I got buck teeth, or I got a big forehead, or I got bubble lips, or whatever the fuck it is. This whole society is about dehumanizing people. All these bully ass fucking tactics. All in the name of survival. Fucking shit. Bullshit. All day. Bullshit. Bullshit all day. So individually, what can I do about public health? Nothing but make my private health on point, right? As on point as it can be. What can I do about bettering humanity? Except making sure that I treat myself like a human fucking being. In order to be selfless, you have to be selfish. A lot of people got it twisted. They got these twisted ass perspectives on how to be human, how to value yourself, what self-worth looks like, or maybe they feel like what other people think is more valuable than what they feel about themselves. Who the fuck knows? Too many people in New York City on this motherfucking earth to individually figure it out as me. You feel me? So all I can do is cry and have empathy and compassion and feel for people and feel for myself and just fucking feel. It's a fact, Miss Witt. It's about karma sometimes. On these YouTube streets, I run by a karma. I don't want that to happen to me. Why would I do that to you? It's not necessary. It's so unnecessary. Right now in the beef sector, right? The shorty got arrested, right? She tried to call the police on somebody, didn't realize she had warrants, and she got arrested. Pretty cut and dry scenario, right? Hey, cut and dry. You done did the dummy move. But now, the problem is, or the issue is, that the person who got her arrested is supposedly a racist. Does that negate anything? Should I not take his side? Because even though she was a demon, because he's a demon too, what the fuck? I'm not taking nobody's side on this shit. Y'all motherfuckers are demons and y'all do demon ass shit. So karma gonna hit you in the fucking face. And even when motherfuckers be on here, oh, I'm gonna dox Shree and da 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 and all this other shit. Just like Miss Witt said, I'm gonna be cool. That motherfucker could say whatever they want because it's words. And I'm gonna let karma take care of their ass anyway. Fuck. Y'all motherfuckers. Y'all gotta figure out what the perspective is. And I can't ignore what's going on in the real world all the time by jumping on here and talking about mess all motherfucking day. Hey, Osunyemi. How you doing, boo? Anywho, that's what the fuck I want to talk about. Wait a minute. Really? Ooh-wee! I might get some dick today. Hold on, y'all. I'm typing. Okay, I'm typing to y'all, though. I want some ding-a-ling. I want some more ding-a-ling. Huh? Okay? And yes, Osunyemi, the real world is crazy. We use this as a way to escape, but now the escapism, it's like come over. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix and the so-called real world are the same ass shit. And I'm with you, Miss Witt. I don't know that lady. And the first time I ever watched her was that video where she got arrested. I don't wish jail on nobody. I don't wish doxing on nobody. I don't wish nobody losing their job off this fucking YouTube bullshit or social media bullshit. All that shit is fucking crazy. All that shit don't make no fucking sense. Who the fuck wants any of that? Nobody want that. Well, some people want that shit. But in general, don't nobody want that shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit is wild. Who do I say? Like which demon do I say? Hey, we gonna side with this demon as opposed to this demon. No, nigga, I'm not siding with none of the motherfucking demons. You understand me? None. Exactly, Miss Witt. Especially with the job. Bitch, you a snake. Oh, I'm gonna make you lose your job. Oh, come on. Come on, get the dance. Just dance, bitch. Just dance, bitch. Come on, stop playing with me. The hell? So, Osunyemi, what do we do with the mixing of the worlds? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And you know what's crazy too, Osunyemi? Because what I've been seeing is this growing trend on TikTok. And I've mostly seen women with this. You know, I've seen a lot of men with the flat earth theory. There's a lot of men on social media talking about, oh, the earth is flat and blah, 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 which I think is dumb as fuck. But then on TikTok, I'm seeing more and more women with this simulation theory. You know what I'm saying? Where we are all living in a computer simulation. This is not real. We are actually living in a fucking video game right now. I'm hearing a lot of women talk about that shit. There's proof that we live in the Matrix right now. It's a computer simulation. Fuck a flat earth, bitch. We already in the Matrix. We already in the pods, bitch. According to these women, we already in the motherfucking pod. Okay? We pod people. Shit. I'm like Neo out this bitch. Except I can't jump over no fucking roof. I can't fly yet. I ain't got on no fresh black ass suit. What the fuck is this? Bitch, if I'm living in a computer simulation, I want the motherfucking jacket like the original Morpheus. I want that fucking long ass crocodile alligator looking jacket. That shit was dope as fuck. I need that. Come on, Matrix, give me that jacket, son. And I'll take the fucking glasses too, because he ain't even had no bridge, no rims, or whatever fuck to hold the fucking shits up. That shit was like a clip-on joint. Click. Okay. Yeah, that flat earth thing is nuts. Man, listen, I'm not going to argue with the people talking about they not African. I'm not arguing with them folk. I'm really not. You know why I'm not going to argue with them folk? Here's this. I'm not arguing with them folk. You know why? Because God is an alien. And if I'm a part of God, I'm made out of fucking whatever God is made of. Stardust and magic and science, whatever fuck it is, the Most High is made of. I'm his people. I'm one of them motherfuckers. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I could be an African, not an African. I don't fucking know. I can't time travel. I don't fucking know. As far as I'm concerned, we all Africans. Adam and Eve was in the fucking Africa. You understand me? And if you want to do that, well, I'm not down with them niggas. I'm actually a daughter of Lilith. So what the fuck y'all want me to do? Okay? I am a daughter of Lilith. I don't think I'm a descendant of Adam and Eve. I think I'm a descendant of Lilith. And whatever human she decided to fuck one day. Okay? How about I do that? Everybody can be mad at me. Just be mad. What? Pure division. Everybody want to be mad. Everybody wants to be an individual. But you're divided. Individual and division. Separation and surrendering. See, we went from freedom versus security to separation versus surrender. And I'm talking about surrender in y'all terms, not surrender in the yogic term. Okay? Anyway, it's almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I'm waiting for the text message for me to get some more ding ding. Okay, I've been sick for 2 weeks, and I ain't get no ding-a-ling until yesterday. And it was a great day when I got that ding-a-ling, and I want some motherfucking more. I want more ding-a-ling. So I'm going to get out of here, and I ain't got no medicine either. That's why I'm talking this crazy-ass shit, because if I had medicine, I wouldn't come up here. I'd just be bunning. Okay? That's it. That's it and all. So I'm going to go try to get my ding-ding-ding, my ding-a-ling. Lady, and I'm not saying ladies, I'm going to say lady, if you like ding-a-ling, go get you some. Use condoms, be safe, practice it with somebody you love. Don't just get no, crazy random ding-ding. Lady, if you like poom-poom, go get you some, make it clean, make sure she ain't no fucking twisted ass nigga, all this other shit. Okay? Hey, dude, you like some poom-poom? Go get you some. Get you some good, decent poom-poom, healthy. Use condoms, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Shit like this. Happy, safe, healthy, very good. Ain't got to be missionary all day, but fuck. Hey, guy, if you like man ding ding, hey, go get that too. Whatever you got to get, go get it. Go just take your mind off for a couple minutes. 15 to an hour or so, unless you find them extraordinary motherfuckers that supposedly can eat your ass out for like 90 fucking minutes. I'm still looking for that nigga now. Still looking for that nigga. Thank you, Miss Witt. Thank you, some yummy. Okay? And that don't mean fuck your brains out for the rest of your life. We don't need escapism out here. We don't. Okay? But when you like me, you didn't get no ding-ding for 2 weeks. Hey, ding-ding. That's the winner. Go get you some. Okay? Fuck that shit. And men's poom-poom, that's for you. Go get you some too. Okay? Some of y'all motherfuckers, before I get out of here, I'm going to say this. A lot of y'all motherfuckers on these social medias that be acting like demons, y'all need some ding-a-ling and some poom-poom in your life. Y'all need quality ding-ding. Y'all need quality poom-poom in your life. You don't need no, fucked up shit. Okay? Y'all need some good-ass shit in your life. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers act like y'all don't get none. It's okay, Kendra. Y'all motherfuckers act like y'all don't got no poom-poom and ding-a-ling in your life. Okay? If you got to pay for some poom-poom and some ding-a-ling, and that'll just make you ease off and not act like a fucking prick all day, do that too. I don't give a holy hot fuck. Stop taking your money and trying to be a paymaster on YouTube. Hey, Miss Raslin. Kendra, a fucking facts, a hobby. Go knit. Go fucking crochet. Something, nigga. Something, bitch. Something, motherfucker. Stop spending all your time focusing on a motherfucker that you ain't never met before and ain't really gonna meet. What the fuck? Go find real life motherfuckers out here. And if for whatever reason your real life and your social media life is reflected the same where real life motherfuckers don't like your ass either, please find Alanya Van Zandt or somebody close to them to figure out what the fuck is going on with you so that you could be a better person in life. Okay? That's all the fuck I say. I don't got no rips. I don't got no roast. I don't got none of that shit. I think anybody that come at me stupid, fuck you, Shri Bag. You know what? You cannot fuck me because one, you got a poom poom. I don't like poom poom. Two, I never saw you before. I'm not going to see you ever. Three, I don't want your ding ding. Your ding ding ain't worth shit from the way you act online. Four, I already got ding ding in my motherfucking life. So guess what the fuck I'm going to do? I'm going to go fuck the ding ding. Okay? I'm going to focus over there. Fuck that ding ding over there so I ain't got to deal with your dumb ass over here. Ain't it simple? It's simple ass shit. Why do I want to cause motherfucking trouble with any of y'all on fucking YouTube? I can go call up my man and can I get some ding ding, baby? Can I get some ding-a-ling? Yes, baby, you can get all the ding-a-ling you want. Okay. What I got the word with at y'all for. I'll holler at y'all after. And then I come on like this and talk about some next shit. All right. I hope when the lady who got arrested in jail, I hope she gets out today. And you know what I hope she do? I hope she gets some good quality ding ding. Okay? Go get you some dick, lady. If you like poom poom, go get you some poom poom, lady. Go get it. Okay? Just keep busy. Go find a hobby. Don't worry about this money off of YouTube right here. Okay? That goes for all y'all motherfuckers. All of y'all. And don't run back on YouTube to tell me that you getting ding-a-ling. Okay? Please don't do that. Just go get the ding-a-ling and the poom-poom and stay out. Stay there for a little bit. Don't cause no trouble. Don't act stupid. I guarantee you come back on here a week later. You be like, hey, everybody, how you feeling? How you doing? I don't want no problems. I got ding-a-ling. Okay? I'll put that shit in your mouth. All right? Put that shit in your mouth. Okay? When I was young, West Indian people, you wasn't supposed to suck no dick. You wasn't supposed to eat no poom-poom. Listen. You West Indian, and you act the fucking fool, you need a ding-a-ling in your mouth, you need a poom-poom in your mouth. Something in your mouth. Stop talking this crazy shit. Yum, 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 yum. Them is this, what? Reef. You already know. Reef. Stop playing. That is the solution to these motherfucking demons that be causing problems on YouTube. Okay? You want to be a paymaster? You can pay me. Hey, I fucked up because, all this time I've been talking and look what the fuck I ain't do. I ain't put up my motherfucking shit, right? Who the fuck gonna run me a Cash App? Does it fucking matter? It don't fucking matter. Okay? You know why it don't matter, folks? Because I'm gonna get me some free ding-a-ling. That's good. Can't wait. I'm about to make a ooh, wait a minute, y'all. Shh. Okay. Yay! You want a ding-a-ling? Ooh, gonna get some ding-a-ling, bitches. I'm gonna get some ding-a-ling. Yeah. Bitch. That's right, Miss Raslin. Nobody want to wish no jail time, nobody. Listen, I don't even want these demons to go to jail. You feel me? I don't want these demons to go to jail. The demons, I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I don't wish death on you. I don't, none of that shit. Just go over there. Now, I'm not even going to give you the classic, leave me the fuck alone. Fuck all that dumbass shit. Do your shit over there away from me. Just go over there away from me. And I'll stay over here away from you. And you can go be demon time over there. Just don't bring that shit over here to me. Okay? I'm not even telling you don't be a demon no more. Be a demon over there, goddammit. Well, Shri, how do you stop yourself from being a demon? I get ding-a-ling. Okay? I live the real life. I don't even have to interact with fucking people in the real world. And I interact with my ding-a-ling. Okay? That's right, Miss Raslin. Some good ding-a-linger. Okay? We all need good ding-ding in our life. And, just to get back to something. Okay? Half of these people, to me, personally, don't make no sense. The Tommy Sotomayas and all the motherfuckers. Oh, we hate black women, and we hate black men, and we hate men, and we hate women. I don't hate no man. That's stupid to me. My father was fucked up, okay? My father was an alcoholic. He was a woman beater. He was an emotional abuser. He was a fucking whore. Okay? He was a horror. I hated that man. But you a goddamn fool if you think that I'm going to say fuck all black men because my father treated me like shit. I did not have sex with my father, okay? That's my daddy. He made me. I can't be mad at that black man too hard. He made me. The fuck? He ain't treat me right, but he dead now. So what the fuck am I do? Hate him still? Come on, man. We got better things to do. We got better things to do with our life. I'm not letting one man or two men or three men stop me from hating all, I got to hate all the men in the world because 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 men's fuck me up. It's millions of men's in this world, bitch. Travel, ho. You ain't got no ding ding where you at. Travel, bitch. When I was young, I got ding ding in England, bitch. I didn't give a fuck. The England ding ding came here to the United States, and I went to England for the ding ding too. All right, Miss Raz, enjoy your work. But this is what I'm saying, Kendra. Put your attention on some ding ding and some poom fucking poom. You welcome, Reef. Anytime, baby. Okay, get your attention now. Well then, Kendra, they need to learn how to knit. They need to learn how to do something for themselves. Self-worth in this bitch. It's facts. And I know you know that shit. I'm not telling you like you a problem. You know you're not no fucking problem. You know what it is. How do we get these other motherfuckers to realize that shit for their motherfucking self? Or do we just walk away and let them learn for their motherfucking self? Because when it comes to these YouTube streets, that's where I'm at. And it's kind of like the 80s. It's kind of like the 80s. All right? So let me put it like this. They got these motherfuckers, you see something, you say something. No, bitch. In New York back in the 80s and the early 90s, mind your business. Okay? You don't want to get shot by these motherfuckers over here? Stay your ass the fuck away from over here. Don't worry. What the fuck? Listen, I wasn't accepted a lot of times in my life. I'm lonely now. You don't see me. Fuck what? YouTube ain't my life. I got to balance this motherfucking shit. Oh, I don't do pity parties, Kendra. I don't see. That's the problem. I don't do no pity party. Ain't nobody did no pity party on me. I ain't doing no pity party on a motherfucker. I ain't doing that. I don't pity fuck. I don't do pity party. None of that shit. And I don't do the victim role no more either. It's a lot of people that are sitting in the victim role and don't even realize that they play the victim 24 hours a day, 7 days a fucking week. There's a lot of people don't realize that shit and try to tell them that. Then it's a real fucking problem. It's a real problem. So then you become the motherfucker like, yo, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to let you learn for yourself. Go ahead over there. And then they still mad at you. Kendra, why you ain't tell me, Kendra? Why you ain't hook me up and say nothing to me, Kendra? Because, bitch, you wasn't going to listen. The fuck? Shriek, why you ain't put me on to this nigga? And for what? Go learn about these demons on your own. What the fuck does it mean if I tell you that motherfucker over there is a demon? You ain't going to give a shit. You're going to be like, bitch, who the fuck is you? You think you better, right? And you're going to want to learn for your motherfucking self anyway. So what the fuck is the point of me telling you any goddamn thing? No, bitch, I will sit here and wait for you to fucking come back to me and be like, yo, that motherfucker over there is a demon. I know that. That's why I sit the fuck over here and I don't go the fuck over there. Well, damn, Shri, I should have paid attention to you a long time ago. Word up, pay attention. Not listen to hear me yakking all this extra shit. Thank you, Kendra. Shit. Exactly. Change happens with you first. And it's a lot of that's why I say there's a lot of grown children online. It's a lot of fucking grown children online. It's a lot of hurt fucking people online. Oh, y'all act like this with this person, but y'all don't act like that with me. So I'm mad, scorched earth, and I'm gonna fuck everybody up. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Grow up. Ghetto Intellect put on a dress 4 years ago, and this motherfucker's mad, not because he put on a dress, y'all. Not because he did something good for charity. They ain't mad at that. You know why these motherfuckers was mad? These motherfuckers was mad because Ghetto, It was like, okay, ghetto, you put on a dress 4 years ago. We didn't even know your ass then, and it was for fucking charity. We don't give a fuck. Well, we good. They mad because I say I don't give a fuck about what you did. Oh, but you was mad at me when I did da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, because you did pure fuck shit. Oh, so you ain't mad at him, but you was mad at me? Yeah. Selective outrage. No, bitch, I can choose whatever the fuck I want. And if I choose not to be mad at him and I choose to be mad at you, that's my motherfucking choice. You can go about your business and not pay me no motherfucking mind. That's what you can do. But that's not what people do. Okay. I don't have to feel no way about ghetto wearing no dress. But I do feel a way about Wisdom putting on his mama's dress and wig because another man told him to. As a dare on some old dumbass shit. There was no charity there. None of that. You just had one demon tell another demon, go do something, and the demon did it. The fuck? Come on, grown children. Get yourself together. Stop being on this bullshit. Oh, well, when I went through this, people ain't do right by me, and da-da-da. So fuck everybody. What? You stupid. You stupid as fuck. You the stupidest motherfucker ever. Just because. What you worried about these other motherfuckers for? Worry about you. These motherfuckers ain't look out for you when the shit was going on with you. Okay, cool. Don't worry about them motherfuckers then. You on the right path right now. Stay on the right path and keep your blinders on away from the motherfuckers that ain't do right by you. Don't be sitting here fucking. Well, these niggas ain't do right by me. The fuck? That's like, you see, I got this Cash App scrolling through here. Motherfuckers again. Ain't nobody sending me no Cash App. Ain't nobody da-da-da. I don't give a fuck. I ain't come on here for motherfuckers to run me no Cash App. It was 2 hours and 30 minutes before I even put the motherfucker up. Who cares? Who cares? All right, let's read this right. I blame every kid gets a trophy. Teachers allow kids to accept failure and not work hard for what they want. Kids, Kendra. The state of sports in school. Okay? How many teams are out there now? How many track teams, football teams, any of that shit are out there now? Even the way they deal with sports in school is totally different from back in the day. Kendra, do you remember, how can I put this? I remember there was a time where kids used to play sports on the street and would get hurt and nothing would happen. I had a homeboy in high school that ended up in the hospital and almost died. Okay? And the reason why that happened was because he was playing football in the street. I mean, we ghetto kids. Ain't nobody had no football field nowhere nearby. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. And a lot of times in New York City, where there were football fields and track fields and all that, those places were locked up. After, if there was no school or nothing like that, they would actually lock up those places because of the crack era and the crackheads and all that fly shit, right? So kids were playing football in the street. My homeboy was trying to catch the ball, right? And remember, this is in the 80s. So we had those old school Chevrolets. Remember them big ass cars like the Monte Carlos, where they had the really long front of the car. The cars were really long in the front. They were really big in the front, big bumpers and all that shit. Like these little putt cars nowadays, you got these little small compact cars. But back in the days, the cars were big, right? So he's running to catch the football. He looking at the football and runs smack dab into the front of a car. Right? And it's a parked car. It's not like it's a moving car. He ran into a parked car and broke a couple ribs, okay, and punctured his lung because he was trying to catch that football and got caught up. Right. Okay? Right. I hear that. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, Kendra. So, yeah. So it's like, when that happened, he was in the hospital. Ain't nobody got sued. Ain't nobody, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mama was mad that her son in the hospital and got fucked up, but mama couldn't be mad because he was playing in the street. He was doing what he loved to do. He survived everything. And they wasn't gonna sue the person who parked the car. The fuck? But nowadays, you can't even play sports in school because the coaches get fucked up. You coaching them kids too hard. Oh, they played football and broke an arm. They playing football. What the fuck? It's kids playing. The fuck? And even nowadays, the parents be acting so fucked up. Like, you can't even have no fucking game because this parent don't know how to act. There's a lot of generalizations out here, but there are too many individuals doing the generalized things. It's crazy. Nobody, when the kids play nowadays and get the trophy, they don't learn, like everybody just want the trophy. They don't learn everything else that comes with it. When I used to run track, we lost the race or whatever. As kids, we was mad that we lost, but then we learned, you got to get your discipline up. You got to do this, you got to do that so you can get better. Motherfuckers don't even want to get better. Hell yeah. It's the easy way out. I'm a troublemaker, Kendra. I'm a rebel like a motherfucker. Okay? I don't always like the easy way out. And my easy way out don't look easy to other folk. Everybody talks about, you got to have discernment, da-da-da. Half of y'all motherfuckers don't even know how to spell discernment, much less understand or comprehend what the fuck discernment really means or what it looks like. And since when was this, Kendra? Because as a kid, I was told no way too much. And if I tried to melt down, I got my ass beat. Melt down. Go melt down by yourself. The fuck? No, little nigger. No, little booger. Okay? And if yoga has taught me anything, yoga has taught me the power of no. Don't let no motherfucker sit there and tell you that a yoga person is supposed to tell you yes all fucking day. That's bullshit. Everybody that's good with yoga, whether it's the physical aspects of yoga, the mental, emotional aspects of yoga, they gonna, what the fuck no is and how to use it and enjoy that bitch. No. I can tell you no, and I can accept your no too. Facts, Kendra, facts. But the simple standards ain't so simple no more. Who complicated this shit? We got to find these motherfuckers and beat their ass. What the fuck are morals nowadays? We could twist anything and everything. Even the Bible. Where the morals at in the Bible? 10 Commandments? Fuck out of here. Everybody done blew them shits out the water. Everybody. Everybody's going to hell. Morals are gone. Structure? Shit. Structure where? You can build up a building in 4 months, Kendra, where back in the days it took a couple years because they focused on foundation and structure. Now, don't focus on none of that shit. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Everything is the shortcut, the easy way out. Everything. Hard work, where the fuck is that at? Did hard work go the way of the dodo? with common sense. Common sense, hard work, them shits is extinct like a motherfucker. I'm looking for hard work. I'm looking for real work. Motherfuckers ain't gonna give me that. But if I go to a motherfucker and say, hey, I want a shortcut for a living, come on in. Come on down, bitch. It's fucking crazy. Anywho, we got 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. And I want to get my ding ding. I want to get ready for my ding ding, okay? And the second set of ding ding I'm going to get in 2 fucking weeks. So, you know, I'm going to get it together. All right? In the meantime, in between time, thank you everybody that showed up today. I appreciate each and every one of you. If I have not said your name, please forgive me because I value y'all. So let me go back and see what's popping. Put that up for Kendra. Kendra, of course, big up to you. Reef, Miss Razzlin, Osun Yemi, Miss Witt. I know you was in that building. You know what I'm saying? I am especially, let me just get everybody else together. Supreme, that's an honor. Shit, big up to Supreme for real. Who else? Keep going. Average Joe came in the building. I knew that. Okay, Average Joe came up in here. Smooth Carter, big up yourself. Of course. Okay. RE came up in here. V-Dub came up in here. Big up. Okay. Am I missing anybody? I know I'm missing one person, and I'm missing that person for a reason. Rob Zilla came through. Big up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Okay, that's it. Last person I'm going to big up is Ghetto Intellect. Okay? I'm so honored that Ghetto Intellect came up in here. I value that man. Okay? I value that man because that man motivates me. You understand? Every time I see Ghetto come up, I don't care where the fuck it is. He come in the chat, he jump out the bushes, whatever, he get up on a panel and you know, he talk about all the good shit that's popping with him now. He motivates me to do better now. Because it's like, yo, that nigga overcame some shit. He overcame this shit. All right? He overcame this shit. I'm not mad at him. So big up yourself, Ghetto Intellect. Congratulations to you. And I hope you get continued upward success. I want continued upward success for everybody, even the demons. And I ain't talking about success in being a fucking demon. I'm talking about success in your life where you don't got to be no motherfucking demon, son. You ain't got to do that dumbass shit. Be happy in your life so you don't have to do this stupid ass shit. Thank you, Kendra, because each one, reach one, teach one. You heard me? I salute you too, Kendra, always, because you know what? Sometimes us having fun is motivation too. Us having fun is motivation all day. We come crack jokes. We come roast each other a little bit. Ain't nobody mad at that. Nobody's mad at that. Just don't take it too fucking far. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it too far. That's crazy. Thank you. I appreciate you. You make a difference too. Like, I need to see you dancing. I need to get that together. I gotta go see that. Because then I'm gonna go shake my ass, shake a tail feather, you know, for my motherfucking self. And that's better to do than on here fussing all day. We need more dancing. We need more laughter. We need more, you know what I'm saying, less bullying at some other motherfucker's expense. Yes, Kendra, facts. All that shit. Like, we just need more, not less. We need more. Okay? So, shout out to Ghetto. Shout out to Kendra. Shout out to Buddy Lee, yo. Shout out to fucking Lady La. Listen, all of us, big up. All of us, big up. You hear me? Big black sector, big up. Beef sector, big up. Black people, big up. White people, big up. All right? Everybody in between that motherfucker, big up. Okay? I'm saying everybody. Everybody today. Maybe tomorrow, I might be like, except you, and you. But right now, today, big up everybody because I'm going to get me some big ding-a-ling right now. Anyway, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Time for me to get ready for my ding-a-ling. Okay? Ma-ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ma-ding-a-ling. Maybe I should make a song about it. Maybe later. I need a haircut, y'all. Somebody send me $30 so I can get a haircut. Is that the basis of the begging on YouTube? I'll show y'all my head. You too, Kendra. Somebody called me a bald head bitch in the chat. I was like, man, bald headed bitch. I got too much hair on my head. I want a haircut. I want to be I want to be bald headed bitch again. Make that comeback, Kendra, because I lost all my gains. Getting sick for 2 weeks, I done lost all my gains. I look like fucking olive oil. I need to get my booty back. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's dry begging. Okay, that's dry begging. I'm going to learn this dry begging shit. In the meantime, I ain't got the bag for this ding ding. I'm going to go get it. Bye. No, bye. Bye, bitch.